Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. Yes, I did get the Seriebot. It's the first time that it's gone and been in my chat, so I don't know how well it's gonna do, but I'm hopeful. Tonight we are gonna be playing some Wildflowers, or this morning, I guess, for people like Anna who are across the pond, but that's a-okay. I was downloading some demos in the background to hopefully be able to play sometime with everybody. Oh, I'm still in my wedding dress. What in the heck? This is not the right playthrough. I don't think that was our right playthrough. That was our normal playthrough. That was not our side profile. Oops. It is stream time. I like how you said good bot and it actually responded to you. Hydrate. Wow, we're getting started quickly. I actually am at the tail end of one bottle and I have a second one, so we have plenty on hand to hydrate with. Because I am so thirsty. No, it's because I didn't drink enough today. Much better than her sister Siri. I don't think they're related. I don't think those two are related. I'm sorry, Cube. I don't think that's how that works. I'm not sure how I accidentally loaded the other profile, but here we are. All right. So, Sophia's trial is going to be in 2 days. We have the incantation for her trial, and we just need to look around for artifacts in the bottom of the mine. But romance-wise, we are... I knew it would. They for sure are. Oh my goodness. Yep, it was actually very easy to set up. I just don't know how good it's going to end up being because I don't know if we're going to get to test it out live and all that. But if it keeps the find new viewers bots away, then it will be a good job. I did forget to message you the other day because I forgot to actually log into my Discord before I got offline. So that was my bad. That was very much my bad. Anywho. You're drawing, by the way, so if you need me, call my name. Hopefully that bot will do its job well. Hopefully so. There. Now I have an armrest. So we are going to be trying to get as far as we can. Told ya. And Siri's really good. Nice. We're going to be trying to get as far as we can to get the bouquet table open, except I could not find any reference or resource anywhere to tell me when the heck that happens, so hopefully that'll work. She bans them before most people see them? Nice. Nice. So basically, we're just going to be killing time and running through our days because we don't really have anything else to do. So, if we have to make things, we'll make things. If we have to, make spells, we'll make spells. Grow certain plants, we'll grow certain plants, so on and so forth. But for the most part, we shouldn't need to really do anything, except for follow any quests that come our way. I am kind of hopeful that we'll be able to get through the next couple days. The only thing that I can see being a problem is if the quest to get the bouquet table happens to be at a point where you have to talk to somebody specifically to be able to get it, that's when it's going to start causing problems. So otherwise, we're just going to be able to skip day to day and call it a fun time. You need me as a mod, just mod me. I'll see the sword when I get on. Fair enough. Okay. I will keep that in mind.
I know this might sound weird, but I feel almost as bad for Natalie. If we get this wraith to let her go, she's going to wake up and realize what she did, and she'll hate herself,
But who cares? Forget her. She's not our problem. Anywho. I'm trying to remember how we unlocked the bouquet table the last time. I want to say that there was a lead up to it, but I don't remember if it was before the wraiths or after the wraiths. If it's after the wraiths, great. If it was before the wraiths, we'll figure it out. Now we know it didn't happen for Francis and Angus's wedding because that's already passed. Spoiler alert if you never played this game. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sleep right through to the trial, get that taken care of, and then just basically keep going right back to bed until everything's just kind of kicked off so that we can try to get to it. Honestly, we're not putting a super whole lot of ton effort into the actual story and trying to make everything happen, mostly because we aren't really focused on that. We're just focused on, we have married everyone else is the thing. So I've managed to marry so many people. we have married Amira, we have married Cameron, we have married Giva, we have married Kai, we've married Kim, we married Wesley, and we divorced all of them. So we need the bouquets to be able to redate and then marry Damon. And then when Yuri comes in on year 2, we'll be able to marry her. So we're down to our final 2. We're in the home stretch. What we could do is we could consider marrying Yuri to just be like the penultimate. And we've done that in our original playthrough, so we could just do it there. But it would be nice to see all the achievements achieved on one playthrough. So that's why I'm still going at it, even though we married Damon in our other game. So we shall see.
Time for bed.
But yeah. The goal is just to get this bouquet table open so that we can actually woo Damon. But I don't know what it's going to take. So I'm excited and hopeful, but I don't know what it's going to need.
I better get over to the town hall.
Better get over to the town hall. Let's go. And then we'll probably need to save up and make some summon night spells so that we can go visit the coven. All right, we have the incantation. She's gonna be all right.
Let's not shilly-shally about. Citizens of Fairhaven, Sophia Moretti stands accused of witchcraft.
It's not true.
This is wild.
I've been telling you all week, Otto. Listen to me.
Natalia Kuznetsov, you put forward the accusation.
Kuznetsov.
Please tell us everything in detail this time.
Now, Tara, read the incantation.
All right. So we've already seen this thing. We watched it in full detail and gloriousness in our first playthrough, so I'm not really going to sit through each of these. But what we'll have to do is we'll have to, yeah, poor Natalia. We will have to try to get people to actually advance the story, pretty much. So, my game audio is really low. Probably. Let me turn that bad boy up. Oops, wrong button. Did we turn it down the other day? We had turned it down a little bit, but I didn't know if we turned it down a lot. So that should be a little bit better. If I've turned it up too much, please let me know, and I will adjust as needed. Alright, we're gonna need some summon night spells, and we're gonna need them pretty quick. Because I think the next thing that we're supposed to do is we're supposed to wait for another accusation to happen, and then we go see the coven, blah, blah, blah. But if I remember correctly, we were seeing the coven in between those as well. And the music's still going crazy bananas from when the whole Wraith thing was happening. So, it's very fun. Still very soft, but it's better? Okay. That's fine. I can definitely turn it up. That's not a big deal. Because I have it in my headphones, so for my ears it's pretty loud. But let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. Yowza yowza. We'll be alright. Do I not have enough? Oh, I don't have enough oomph to do things. That's okay, because I have booze. That only gives me energy. I can't eat that. Oh. Ever restore magic potion? I could have had that this whole time. Goofy. Alright, we're gonna make 3 of these. Oops. And then I'm gonna make some ink. Blah, 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 blah. You should hear it more like this, yes? Oh, okay. Well, you tell me when it's too loud. And then I will make adjustments. Alright, now we've got 5 of those. Fantastic. And then I need some more lockpick incantations. But I need magic. Magic! Oh no, I'm out. Delicious. Alright, magic. Let's make 5 of those. Perfect. And then I think we just used up all our paper, but we'll be alright. Alright, so now we have 5 Summon Knights and 5 Lockpick Incantations, so that if we have to wait out the day, like we're doing right now, this sounds perfect? Nice. If we have to wait out the day, like we're doing now, we of course are gonna need something to do, so I made the lockpick things so we could try to get those done. Problem is, I don't remember which floors they appear on, so good luck to us. Let's try floor 9, just because it has a thingy. Now let's see what it actually is. Oh, the mushroom. Okay. Apparently we never picked a mushroom on this stage. That's cool, I guess. There's one. Boop. Now there's nothing missing from this floor. Amazing. I see it. We already got it. Oops. Alright. We're basically gonna make all the floors complete so it stops tripping me out. Floor 11. What do we need on floor 11? Oh no! We need a gemstone. It's a little harder to do. Terrible. And we're basically just killing time by doing this. Because it was already halfway through the day, so we might as well wait for nightfall to happen organically, rather than rushing it. But, I mean, it's fine. We're not really doing a speed run necessarily, but we are trying to get through it quickly. Just because it took us so long to get to this point, that it's like, man, we're finally there. I can see the end in sight, and then it's gonna take us like 6 streams. Which I don't want to happen, so. We're gonna do our best to try to at least get to the place where the bouquets are started, and then go from there, so. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Because the idea is you have to grow a bunch of flowers, and I don't recall which ones. I'm almost positive that they're fall flowers, which is why I think it happens in fall. But I don't know that for sure. Because it could be a situation where it's winter flowers, which means that it would have to wait till winter. Why am I still mining these? I'm on a different floor. I'm goofy. My bad. Alright, let's see. Are there any chests on this floor? There are not. I could just look this up. You know? I could just Google it and find out and go through the floors and make sure that we've actually gotten them. But it's okay. I think finding them organically is fine. Probably. What I don't think is fine is the fact that I can't run across that track. It's not connected to anything. Why would she not run? Maybe she's worried her shoes will get stuck? I don't know. Silly behavior, TBH. Is that the table you're looking for? The bouquet table is the one. I know there's a quest that leads into it, but I don't know how to get that specific quest. So, I'm trying to get to the point where we've unlocked that quest and are doing that quest, because that will enable us to make bouquets, which will, of course, enable us to make one for Damon. So, I'm hopeful, but I don't know where to look. Okay, we got the one on this floor. And the coven's about to be open for the night, so... I don't know. There's definitely a guide somewhere of which ones have chests on them and which ones don't. And oh, this one had 2. Oh. I didn't know this one had 2. We've already opened both of them, but I did not remember it having 2. Now, full disclosure, I was originally gonna play a new game today, but then I decided, you know, we're still trying to get this achievement done. If I'm gonna start a new game, I would like to at least clear off a couple of our to-be-playeds, And since we skipped one of those this week, we might as well do the other one. The first one, of course, being Ace Attorney. But it feels weird to do an Ace Attorney game any other day during the week. It's definitely got to save that one for a Monday. So. But I'm fresh, relaxed, whatever. Something. Was looking it up, but you're too groggy for that? A-okay. No worries. Aha! A chest. And also, the coven's been open for like 2 hours, but I was trying to find a chest.
What's inside?
Set you free. Alright. We looked from 9 to 17. I don't think I'm going to remember that, but we looked from floor 9 all the way to floor 17. And we found one chest on floor 17, so if there's more than one, we definitely don't have them all. But if there's only one, we got them. So we'll do 18, 19, and 20. And then I guess we'll start at 1. Go backwards. Alright. Any coven quests? Anything at all? Had a long day and not quite enough sleep. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Ah, a quest.
I can't stop thinking about Sophia. She had to suffer for something we messed up. At least Tara and Amira got Natalia to quit spreading that skinder.
You did Fairhaven and Sophia a great service. Thank you both. Journeyman, we did our best to keep the wellspring balanced.
But all that trying amounted to a hill of beans. The Wraith still got out.
It's the danger we always feared would emerge from the wellspring.
It's true. We have to do a better job of keeping this island safe. But for now, let us turn our attention to the changing of the seasons. It won't be easy this time. Novice, herbalist, how would you feel about another trip to the Gloaming?
Always.
I thought you'd never ask.
Apparently my body was done sleeping, so I woke up.
Normally
Yikes.
we wouldn't need herbs
Terrible.
and flowers from the Gloaming to turn fall into winter, but the season-changing ritual draws heavily on the wellspring, so I think we can't be too careful. You'll be looking for a mushroom called the Trompette de la Mort.
Look, I don't remember much French from high school, but I think you're asking us to find a death trumpet.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's a mushroom.
Ooh, I've never seen one before.
They grow in places where the wellspring magic once flowed, but then got cut off, which gives Trompettes de la Mort special properties. But don't worry,
Very
they
cool.
just look like funky chanterelles. They're not dangerous, I think. And
I
they're
think.
often found inside Fey rings, so we know what to look for when we're in the Gloaming.
Novice, once you and Herbalist have found a Trompette de la Mort, combine it with a tiger lily flower and a pearl to make an incantation for turning the seasons. The rest of us will stay here and tend to both the glamour and the wellspring.
We're on it.
Right. So, I don't remember if the bouquet table happened before or after we got a greenhouse. Because greenhouse was definitely in winter. I had to go to the mall about 40-minute bike ride away, and you people had to pick up my package from the pickup point.
Shh! The plants can hear you.
I remain unconvinced of that.
Hey, I'm trying to keep us from getting plant jinxed.
Wow. Apparently plant jinxing is a thing. Another trip into the Gloaming. Do 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 do. Hey, there's a little thing. If I remember where it is correctly, it's over here. But that assumes that I remember where it is correctly. And Tara's gonna complain about these things every single time. Just zap them in advance if you're that worried about it.
Oh, here's the fairy ring. But I don't see anything inside.
I have a badass new workout stuff,
Me
including
neither.
really good shoes. Nice!
Oh no.
That's exciting.
Inside Fey rings, size can get weird. It's possible that everything growing within the ring got shrunk. See? We have been plant jinxed.
That's not a real
Wow.
thing.
We're witches.
Plant jinxed.
Jinxes are real.
Point taken.
Wow.
How are we supposed to find this fungus?
Well, if we used a shrink potion while standing inside the Fey ring, we could get down on the Trompette's level. But we'd also need a grow potion or we'd be stuck that size. We'll need 2 of each. Here are the recipes. You'd better get to it. We don't have much time left.
Wait.
Wow.
Me? Excuse me, Miss Herbologist. Aren't you the potions expert?
And
Yep.
any self-respecting herbologist wouldn't allow this teaching opportunity to pass them by.
Of course.
She just doesn't want to do
Alright.
it.
I will get brewing.
She's just lazy. Alright, stretching potion and shrinking potion. Confirm. Shrinking potion, stretching potion. Confirm. I can't wait to go running again, but still too much coughing for it. Oh no! I'm sorry that you still got a cough. That always sucks. Come on, Violet. Since you're not gonna do the potions, and I gotta do them, we gotta go. Alright, so that will be our mission. And I think, if I remember correctly, we ended up with 3 different accusation things that we had to handle total. And I don't remember if that's because it happened just in fall and then we made fall last too long, or if it happened because that's just how the game goes, kind of thing. So, alright. So we need 2 shrinking potions, 2 growth potions, and the potion or the spell for changing the seasons. Fun stuff. Let's see. What goes into these bad boys? Let's find out. Alright. Growth potion. Shrinking potion. I need chocolate cupcake, heather, and pine cone. Got it. And stretching potion. Got it. Okay. Cool. If I have the ingredients to make 2 more of these bad boys, and I do, thank goodness. Now I can just make them and have it work. Can I walk between them? I can. Heck yes. Now I can make a shrinking potion and a stretching potion, and we'll be done by morning. Alright, I would like to move this one over here. That way I can just walk in between them. Done. That is fantastic. I'm glad we had the stuff. I was pretty much prepared to not have it. But yeah, we got it. Nice. I'm a smoker. I'm used to it. Always takes a little longer than normal. Nose is also still a tad stuffy. Aw. That really sucks. I'm sorry that you're still sick. Hopefully it clears up sooner rather than later. I know you said you're a smoker, so it makes it worse, but still, it sucks. It's Tuesday. Actually, it's Thursday, but it's Tuesday. Woohoo! Do I happen to have a tiger lily? I didn't check. Wait, you have the bouquet table. No. Do I? No. But I have all the potions I needed. I have all the potions I needed. Where's that winter? Alright. So I still need a tiger lily, and I don't know where to get the tiger lily. I think I have some growing, though. It'll be okay. Go check. Aha! I do have some growing. Very nice. Tiger lily. No. Water, water, water. So I think that for the next several in-game days, we're not going to be able to just do our sleep method. So I am going to go ahead and use a fast feet spell that I don't have, that I need to go grab. Because I'm tired of running really slow. Alright, once... Oh, I need magic. No. It's alright. This is really my last one? Ugh. Oh well. Down the hatch it goes. Nice. Now I can run faster because I'm tired of not running faster.
The time for walking slow has passed.
Look at my feet and make me fast. Woohoo! Look at that. Speed demon. Delightful. We don't have to wait for nightfall to be able to do the gloaming stuff. So I'm gonna go take care of it right now. Because we've got our growth potions, we got our shrink potions, we are good to go. Alright, so to do the next part of the quest, we have to return to the gloaming. Okay. I wanted to make sure that we had to return and not just hand them to Violet, aka the herbalist. So, worked out. I work out. No, I don't. But, I got stuck. Yeah, look at me go! I'm so fast. So fast. So figgity fast. Honestly, the fact that we were running so slow before was really starting to bother me. And I was like, oh, we only need to be awake for a day.
All right, let's do it.
What if we had stepped on the mushroom? Like...
Huh. I don't feel any different.
But you're tiny now. And there's a thingy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope there aren't any bugs around here. We probably look delicious. Let's snag that mushroom before any creatures get ideas. As long as we're within the Fey Ring, no harm should come to us. Don't venture outside the ring. I don't want to get squashed by a spinner. If you want to get big again, we'll need to use the grow potions. But I think we should explore everything here before then.
Yeah. Cool. Confirm.
Yes,
this is the thing she wants to
one.
explore. Crazy that it's so tiny. Smash.
Over the years, the gloaming itself has changed. It used to be fully alive, you know? Everything bloomed. But now there are some places where nothing grows. I worry that when Violet and Sebastian are grown, there'll be nothing left.
She was always stressed. I thought it was because she had a lot to manage, being the mayor's wife and her mom and all, but this must have stressed her out too. Because it affected you and your brother. And she was right to be worried.
Technically, we can get a lot of mushrooms here, even though I don't need them. But it's fine. Oops. I got the trumpet. What does that say? Oh, we're gonna need a spirit flame potion. I thought we were gonna be able to just, you know, bounce. Hey, can we go now?
I could donate these shiitakes to the Wellspring. Or I could prototype some cute mushroom leather boots.
Okay, can I go now? Do I have to use the potion?
Please don't let me stay small. Please don't let me stay small. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried we'd be stuck this way forever. Now, let's go before we have to use more shrink potions.
Yeah. Fantastic. Let me out of here. Okay, so we're gonna stop by the wellspring. We're gonna throw some stuff in it just because. And I have to make a spirit flame potion, which I was not expecting. I thought we were gonna be able to do this, go home, make the thing, and then change the season tonight, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to sleep to the next day and do it tomorrow. So, let's flip-flop on home. We're definitely gonna need to make some more levitation potions, because I remember there being a segment that needed a bunch of them. So we'll have to make some more and just have that going. So, I need to make... I thought it was finished, but it was not. Alright, can I make... Okay, I can make 2 batches, which is probably enough. And then I need the spirit flame. Oh! I needed essence of copper for the spirit flame. What it. Okay. Fantastic. I'm so glad I didn't forget that that was a thing. I need spirit flame anyway. Yeah, the gloaming. Ugh, terrible. Alright. So I have to wait another 50 minutes until you grow the bridge. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. I just remember there being a thing. Since the game is gonna make us wait like 50 in-game minutes, I'm just gonna grab some stuff. All that's grown. Cut down some trees, because of course. I don't remember if there was something I needed maple syrup for. Because I don't have anything to grow with it. Or grow it with. I have 1 paper left. Let's go ahead and craft like 9 more, just in case. Paper press, dyeing bath, fermentation barrel, butter, and a bunch of other stuff. I think 1 potion is enough. I feel like there were spinner things that we had to take out, but I don't remember if we, like, took them all out already. We took out a good chunk of them, but I don't remember if there were any more that we needed to take out. I know there's going to be a section where we have to upgrade our wand, and then something else. But at minimum, we're probably going to need 2. So. Alright, 4 in-game hours before that is ready. So, while that's doing its thing, let's go check this out. So we're going to go back to floor 17 because we did open the one. I want to make sure there's not a second one. Like there was on that other floor. And then we'll do 18, 19, and 20. And hopefully we'll find all the stuff for Giva's quest. Even though we're no longer married to Giva, or dating her, or anything like that. Maybe she'll still be our friend. Yes, dear. What? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I did something, but I don't know what it was. Did I do something silly again? I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at that. Wow. All of the music went away. I don't love that. Oh, we opened the chest on this floor. Interesting. There was a chest, and we opened it. How did that happen? Also, it keeps making a thum 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 as little things pop up. Oh, there's more than one. Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, sounds good. I think I misunderstood your first statement, and that's what's caused all my confusion. I'm gonna oh, there's it. Haha! I knew there was one.
What's inside?
I cannot see. Ooh! Dad, if I make it out alive, I'm never coming back in this mine again. The keys to lower levels keep going missing one by one. I was on level 4 and the door slammed, and I heard the most awful shriek you can ever imagine. The boys and I talked it over, and we've decided. We're quitting soon as we get this week's pay. I'll see you soon, your son, Eddie. Ooh. I don't want to go to work. I understand that. I don't want you to go to work either. But I want you to have an income. So. Dilemma.
What's inside?
Lep. Baklava! And also something. It said recipe greatest hits, and I don't know what that means. Oh, it's over here. I already know. If we haven't opened... Oh, we already opened it. Oh. Did we do the quest? Don't think so. I think there's still one more we need to find. Maybe there's a second one on this floor? Just in case, we're looking around, looking around, looking around. Alright. Floors 1 through 9. Coming for you. Has it been 4 hours? I don't know. Let's go find out. Basically, what I'm trying to do is make a copper and then start the spirit flame and then make a second copper so I can start another spirit flame. What? Fine. Fine. Ooh, my levitation potions are done. Sweet. And my copper is done. Delightful. Pirate flame. Make like 5. That's fine. Winter ritual. I just need magic. How did I run out of magic? I ran out of magic. I'm gonna have to do something about that. If welfare, any work I do gets taken out of that. So the minimum to live here is $12.50 a month. Income is below that, so I get extra to get me to the amount every month. If I don't make money, they just pay me more. Oh. That's pretty cool. Now, is that a use-specific thing, or is that, like, nationwide? How does that work? Yeah, tend to the wellspring. I sat on my foot, and then I didn't want to sit on my foot anymore. Careful. That's really cool. Winter Ritual. Now I just need the Spirit Flame, which will happen in 8 hours, and that'll happen in 3 hours, and then I'll be good to go. Alright, so... basically we're gonna sleep, that's gonna finish the potion, and then we're gonna summon night, gonna make it nighttime, and we'll be good to go. Good to go. I could look for the other, thing, but the potion's gonna take 8 hours, so... I might go look for it and then just let it become night naturally. But we'll see. Oops. Oh god. I will make a second Spirit Flame. Can I make another distillery? I can make another distillery! What am I doing with my life? By not having 2 distilleries. Heck yeah. And then we'll get that going. I don't think there's anything else I need to make right now, so I don't really need this many things, but I don't know. Government thing. Anyone below the 1250, according to the calculations the government did, does not make enough to support themselves. Government here can't let people live that far beneath the poverty line. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we don't do that here, but that's good to know. That's very cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So I could just go on and like make it nighttime and call it a day, but I don't know what was on my face. But I think I'm just gonna go check the mines real quick. Mostly so that I can try to finish this quest for Giva, but also because I don't know. Floor 1 is very small. I forgot about that. Well, that's okay though. I'm sure that you will find gainful employment in the US. I do not know what he will be doing, but I'm sure it will be good. Okay. First 3 floors, nothing. Floor 4, probably also will have nothing. Oh, haha, there is a chest on floor 4.
What's inside?
It tricked me. We got Turkish Delight, Succotash, and Spaghetti Puttanesca. That's definitely not all of them because there's at least one more story one. Or quest one, I should say. So, very cool. Alright, floor 5, no chest. Floor 6. It's either gonna be a 6, 7, or 8, because we've already been to 9 and below. So, gotta keep our eyes open. Also, I bought a riser for my laptop. I know I said I was going to the other day. I bought a riser. It came in today, and then I didn't set it up before my stream because I worked, and then I ate, and then I streamed. So, I will need to do that. So by Monday, our perspective's going to be slightly different, and it will be a good time. Okay. Floor 8. I guess it's got to be here, because where else could it be? Unless I missed one on another floor, it's got to be on this floor. Which, I mean, it's entirely possible. Because I could have gone through several floors and just not seen anything. Really? Okay, I've been to all the floors and looked on all of them. But, I'm stuck. I'm no longer stuck. Did I miss a chest somewhere? I may have to pull up a list of where all the chests are, cause... Alright, I got that one. Now we're technically going from 1 down. So, we made it to 10. You do need to find a job that lets you make enough normally. Oh, you mean where you live or where I live? Because that's a mandatory thing unless you have a reason why. Oh, you meant where you live. Okay, got it. Basically, they encourage you to work, and if you have a reason, they pay you anyway. That's cool. I'm stuck. What is happening to me right now? Okay. 411's done. Oh, when you get the government support, you also have to work. But if your job doesn't pay you enough, then... Or if you miss a day. Like if you're out for sick leave and stuff. They help cover that. It's pretty cool. I don't have to anymore. Oh, because you have a... like a viable excuse, or however they classify it there. I don't know what the terminology is. I'm sorry. Why did the music just die in this game? What is happening? It just hates me, I guess. The music just hates being in the mines. That's all it is. I could have sworn that there was music in the mines, but maybe there's not. Maybe it's just dead silence down here. You're supposed to be pickaxing it up. Seriously? Okay, floor 13, still no chest. There's definitely one missing. I just don't know what floor it's on. Right, now we're on 14. Looking for a chest. Doo-doo-doo-doo. When you get the support, you're mandatory to find a job to support yourself so you don't have... Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense. So basically, they say, oh, we'll give you a guaranteed minimum income as long as you're working and trying very hard not to need that guaranteed minimum income. Interesting. That's definitely one way to do it. Floor 15. Okay, 15. We've gotten 1 on floor 15. You're supposed to send proof of normally sending 5 applications. Oh, that's kind of how it works for unemployment here. But that's typically after you've had a job and then lost that job. So, I understand. That would... Nice. So it works like our unemployment program. That's pretty cool. Our unemployment program generally doesn't pay quite that much. Unless you just had like a really good job before. But that's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Floor 16, nothing. I'm definitely gonna have to look up a guide on which floors have them and how many are in each floor. So that I can just check those floors specifically. But I feel like we should have found it by now. I feel like we should have found all the things. So unless we have, and I just need... Oh, aha.
What's inside?
This one is for everyone. We also have an unemployment one for when you lose your job. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you have both. Dear Sire, after a thorough investigation, we have found no signs of unauthorized intruders to the mine. The worker who reported seeing unusual activity has been referred to the local doctor's office for medical evaluation. I hope that brings this matter to rest. Sincerely, John Alden. Alright, we found all the things. That one gives you 70% of your last pay. If it ends up underneath the $12.50, then you get the government support. Nice. So that first part is reminiscent of our unemployment, but definitely not the second part. So that's pretty cool. Oh, you have several. Oh. Well, that's nice. It's 6:50. I was gonna try to find Giva because I thought it was like 4 o'clock, but it's like 7 o'clock. curable. Also, I feel like we've managed to speed through fall in a way that we did not speed through summer.
Is it?
A recipe! Jeweled rice. Very cool. Yay. I wasn't doing that to, like, speed the game along, but trying to do stuff. Very, very nice. Alright. Second one is essentially welfare. Ah, gotcha. That's pretty cool. Oh. Whoop. Yeah, Nani?
Everyone, I'm sorry. It was my idea to break into Town Hall.
I thought so. Nice work.
And I helped. I'm sorry, too.
Thank you, Novice. The town of Fairhaven has had the Keystone since the mine operation shut down. I've been asking for it back, but I can't explain how something belonging to me wound up in the mine. Acolyte, Novice, you put us in danger. However, you are also right about something. We've been too cautious towards the gloaming.
The one I have
but
is
we
essentially
can't
welfare.
afford to be
Okay.
cautious
Gotcha.
any longer. The wellspring needs offerings.
Here, here.
Wow.
I was afraid you were gonna kick me out of the coven.
Course not. We can't let go of anyone or we'll be too weak to turn the seasons.
Fantastic.
Also, we're too dang fond of you both.
We'll make it up to you. We promise.
Thanks, you two.
We will. Also, have we not done that exchange yet? I could have sworn. Anywho, it's time to turn the season.
Have
do
you
it.
prepared?
Oh,
Good.
if I do it, my stuff's gonna wilt. I forgot that I have stuff growing that I need to pick real quick. Ruh-roh. Alright, let's pick all our stuff. Pop back, do the thing. Here, what? Oh, because they like us? Yeah. I forgot that I had things growing. All of this stuff would have gone to waste, and I would not have had any of it, and that would have been really sad. So this doesn't happen if you have a greenhouse, which we will definitely need, because I'm really bad about remembering to do stuff. That flower is just gonna have to die. I didn't think about the fact that we were gonna be doing that, so I could have just let the tiger lily die. Or be empty. Because the bees are done. I just don't really want to grab any honey if we're... No, I probably should. I should probably grab the honey before we change the season. Alright. Alright, let's grab the honey real quick. Alright. Now I'm ready. I can't believe I forgot about literally all of that. I'm the worst witch ever. Or at least the worst farmer. Terrible. Oh well. Okay, Lena, I know it's only been like an hour since I said I wasn't ready, but I'm ready now.
Good.
Yep. Then let us begin.
Witches of the Fairhaven,
Fairhaven
Coven,
Coven.
take your places around the circle. From witches new and witches...
We call forth the spirit.
We call on the candle's flame.
We say goodbye to...
And welcome winter.
And welcome winter. Fall lasted exactly 2 weeks. Summer lasted like 7 months. So this is basically Texas.
A good sign it is, too. Means the island is in harmony with itself. I'd say I agree with you, Farseer, but,
Belladonna's Sneakers, it's coming down hard now. Quick, everyone get home. I don't want to treat any of you for frostbite tomorrow.
Fantastic. Alright, it's winter! Ba-da-ba-da. Alright. Oops. I think, if I remember correctly, we need like a bunch of wood to make the greenhouse. But I think we also needed a bunch of iron too. Iron ingots specifically, so... Sounds about right for Texas. I know, right? So what I'll need is I'll need just an absolute metric ton of iron, which hopefully Miney has a bunch of. So I need to set him up in the morning so that he goes back down and gets me a bunch of iron. And I got a walnut! Woohoo! Yeah. I'm going, game. Jeez. Natalia's like, huh, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it. It's snowing. I'm going home. I got a short skirt on. What a day. And of course, this is when the story really kicks off, so... Oh yeah, I forgot this happened. Spoiler alert for anybody who is unaware. This happens, and it's bad. And there's a bad person doing bad things. And they shattered our gate. They found where our coven meets, and they're mad because we weren't there. Terrible. Ta-da! We woke up refreshed. And of course, Terra usually sleeps for like, 3 days at a time. That's the way we play, but... Alright. Copper, we've got 2. Silver, I've got 3. Gold, I've only got 1. So we'll make another copper and another gold. And then I'm going to need another fast feet. I'm gonna make 2. Just so that I have them. And yeah. Let's find Giva.
Oh. Morning, Kim.
Hi, Terra. Mrs. Soft has given me the, honor of organizing. See, every household contributes.
What a nice tradition.
Very
Sophia
nice.
used to run things, but, well...
Right.
So, I'm making a roast with a shiitake mushroom sauce. I hear shiitake...
don't worry.
Thanks.
I'm on it.
Do I have to bring some...
You're a household in fair. Hazel used to make roasted salmon every year. What if you tried that?
Okay.
Challenge accepted. I'm looking...
Oh, if only everyone else in town had that enthusiasm. I hope Kai even remembers to bring something this year.
Wow. Alright, so I just need to make the roasted salmon.
Find any
Here's your
You're
shiitakes.
my
I
hero.
already had some.
Seriously, there's just something about dark caves where, like, anything could be in there with you. Like bats or wolves.
I hadn't actually thought about that, but I will now.
I will now, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for ruining the mines for me.
Always good to keep a lookout.
Thanks. She gave us pork in exchange. Greetings, neighbor. Every year we have a traditional secret holiday gift exchange. The names have been drawn. Your recipient is Giva. Bring her a gift anytime before the winter feast, and be on the lookout. You have a secret gift or 2.
How am I supposed to...
Give her a special gift as part of the secret holiday exchange. Does that just mean something she likes? Instrument your sanctum. I think it's just something that she likes. And when we were wooing her, we found out that she really liked... oh, come on, go back to Giva, please. Found out that she really likes chicken tikka masala. But I think I can make chai. I think I have the recipe for it. Let's see. Chocolate milkshake. Banana smoothie. Maybe I don't. I was gonna see if I had the chai recipe so that we could just make her that, but I am not seeing it. So double check. Nope, nope, nope. I could just make her chicken tikka masala. Be fine. She likes chicken tikka masala. We could just make her chicken tikka masala. Like, who's gonna be the wiser? It's gonna be fine. Alright, chicken. Where are you? Oh, I also need to make the thing for the quest. What was it again? Roast salmon. How do I make roast salmon? I have no idea. Need a search bar for this. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, it's not here. The nachos, mushrooms, lasagna. Pumpkin bread, roast beef, roast pork, roast... I clicked the wrong button. Roast pork, roast salmon. Bloop. Spanakopita. I'm gonna assume that I just lost my recipe. Where is my chicken tikka masala? Is that it? That's it. And done. So do I just give it to her? Because I have a quest for her anyway. I have this. I have this. Yep. Give it her gift. All right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So let's see about trying to make a greenhouse, just so that we've got it. And we need to visit Violet for more, whatchamacallits, flower seeds. Ooh, Sophia. Hello, Sophia.
Hey, Sophia.
Hi, Tara. Kim mentioned...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we'll even go this year. Juliet doesn't want to, and I'm not going to force her to pretend to be Mary. This time of year is already hard enough, celebrating Hanukkah without Giacomo. I want to make a small but cozy... Do you have a candle?
Yes.
Sure.
Wow. And Tara, thanks for, you know, still talking to me. It feels like people have been avoiding me lately.
Thanks for still talking to me. I've talked to her like once in the last while. Let's see if anybody else has quests before we go back. Nothing for you, nothing for you. Surprisingly, nothing for you. Rock of seeds, primrose seeds. Delightful. And it's a Thursday, so Parker's open. Also, it's before 9 o'clock. Good for y'all. Up.
Hiya, Parker.
Hi, Tara. How are things? Lena's lived here her whole life, but
I am so grateful for her.
we're happy to help. I hope you and
Yay! It's like the first time we've talked to Parker. Oh no. A barn. I don't want to make a barn. What would it take? Ooh, that's a lot. It would take 60 iron ingots to make the barn. I don't want to make a barn. I want to make a greenhouse. Anything for you? No. Let's go check on the messenger, because I'm sure he has something. Nope. But it looked like he was wearing a dunce cap from that light that was hitting him. It was pretty funny. Alright. There's Giva.
I wanted to check in on you.
Hard.
Maybe she was having...
Tara, will you be honest with me?
Of course not.
Good. I thought maybe everyone... This has been so hard on Julie.
Wow. We checked in, Arn. It's a good time.
I wonder what it would have... Tara, that mine near your house.
There are 20 levels.
Ooh. Listen, I'd like to study some more samples.
Huh.
Sure.
Why analyze rocks instead of clouds?
I want to know if Fairhaven's weather has always been this way. A grad schoolmate is a geologist, so if I send her samples, she might be able to tell me how much water they were exposed to over time.
I'm not sure I fully get it, but... Okay.
Brilliant.
Rocks.
You're a great help. If
Sure.
you could nab me a sample of ore...
Sure. But also... Chicken tikka masala. I think that's all I need to do, is gift her the item, and it counts. So...
You're my secret gift giver? How charming. Oh, and
I like how
good
they don't
on
call it
you
Secret
for not
Santa.
being afraid of a bit of heat. Luckily, I made some strawberry milkshakes to cool down after.
Welcome back.
You make strawberry milkshakes in the winter?
It's my favorite time for frozen treats. You can drink it
It's
as
the best
slowly as you
time.
please, and it
I can't
won't
wait for it to
melt.
be winter so I can have all kinds of ice creams and stuff. I know.
They're
I dropped
no
my
mango
controller.
lassies, but they're not bad.
Well, one of them.
And can you believe Kai was able to find me some strawberries in winter?
Where did it go?
He's a wizard, I tell you. What? Who's a witch?
What?
Oh, I didn't mean literally. What with all the unrest in town? I wasn't accusing him of anything. Well, I must get back to work.
Directly under my chair.
I'm cooking up a special new project. It's terribly exciting.
A new project.
I
wonder what she's up to.
We already know what she's up to because she just asked us to do things. I'm trying to get this without having to get
I did a cursory review of this area's history before I arrived, and I recall several mentions of witch trials. I was sure I was over-preparing, but now...
I was sure I was over-preparing, but now... looks like that's a real thing. It's very interesting that I'm trying to grab this with my feet because I'm still hitting the buttons, and I don't mean to. She's just sweeping my feet? What the heck, Sophia? I was on your side. That's so mean. Wow, that's gonna be fun to watch back. Anyway, I grabbed it. Hooray! I don't love that I had to grab that with my toes, but you know what? I grabbed it. That's the important part. Alright, so we've done this, we've done this, we've done this. Actually, we have not done that. But we have this, not this, all kinds of things. That's a sample, but the Coven members may have different opinions on that. I don't know. Means I gotta go see them, I guess. I don't want to. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Totally. I feel like we had a whole bunch more to do last time. Are you the mining one? Hey, Miney.
Hey, Miney. It's off to work.
It's off to work you go, buddy. Give me all your stuff. So, we're gonna go take everything that he got, go turn a bunch of it into bars, and go from there. Oh wait, she's closed on Thursdays. Just kidding. She'll be open tomorrow, so we'll do it tomorrow. Delightful. Alright, time to plant the new thingies. Hopefully I've got enough beeswax for what she wants. That will grow to make it go faster. So now it's like like 3/4 of a day instead of a full day. Yes. And not what I clicked on. Interesting. And Crocus. And Crocus. Crocus? Crocus? I don't know. But we're growing it, because I'm pretty sure I need it for something. Bum, bum. I think we've managed to keep something from every season. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Loop. Loop. Delightful. Okay, now what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're getting the thing from the bottom of the mines, and then we're gonna go ask the Coven about it, I guess. Alright, from the deepest level. Is it just like on the ground? Hopefully something. I don't remember if the stone is like in a rock or if it's on a ground or how it was the first time. I think it might have been in a rock.
Great.
Oh, cool. It was in the first rock we mined. Nice. So we either bring it to her or the Farseer. So... Oh, hi Natalia. What's up? What are you doing outside the mines?
I heard Sophia is... If anyone should have to skip the feat.
No. She's good. She doesn't care about you. I'd love to be able to just bring Sophia the candles today, but... it would require me to make a speed time spell. And I don't have any. Bloop. Alright, copper's done. Gold should be done because it's the other one. I don't think we needed any tanning solution. I don't think we needed any alcohol. I think eventually we're gonna need the Essence of Joy. But for now, we're just gonna leave those open and ready. And then I need speed time spell, but I don't have magic. Of course I am. Okay. So I'm out of the speed up time, but I have the summon night, so I can just do that. Or I can just wait it out. So it's already 3:20, I can just wait it. And I don't recall how much I need for Parker. And I also don't recall what things I need to grow. So that's the other thing, is there's gonna be some stuff that I need to grow, and I don't know what those things are. So go ahead and collect a bunch of things. And I'll probably go through town and make sure that everybody who needs something, like any kind of quest they need me to do, specifically Kim, because I don't know if they know what they're doing, just see if they needed anything before I just bounce and say, okay, it's nighttime. Kim, did you need anything else? No? Oh, I just went fully behind the counter. Delightful. Neither of you needed anything. You just need your candles. He doesn't need anything. We already checked Amira, but I'm checking her again. Yeah, I think everybody's good. Cameron didn't need anything. I could give it to Giva, but I could also give it to the Farseer. And I don't remember which choice we did the first time. Let's talk to Grandma for a second. This is when we recap everything that's been going on.
I met Wesley, Grandma.
Give me your journal. And basically, it's just how Tara talks about what happened in the game. So. Okay, nothing for you, nothing for you, nothing for you, nothing for you. Is he playing a Game Boy or his phone? Actually, I don't know. Nothing for you. Okay. So maybe the mayor's wife, and Marty. So we haven't checked any of them. And Damon hasn't asked for anything, so let's just wait for the Coven members. Speaking of Damon. Hello, Damon. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. I'm positive, yep, that there's going to be a cutscene.
What happened to our gate?
Can't say. In all my years, I never thought I'd see something like this happen.
Someone is trying to break into our circle. The Wraiths aren't the only ones drawn to the Wellspring's power.
Our circle is still protected by the glamour, but we need to find out who did this and why.
Ooh. All these quests.
High Priestess, our offerings don't seem to balance the wellspring for very long. I gave my best flowers, but then it seems I must do so again a short while later.
Huh?
Yeah.
Something strange is afoot. We're not draining the wellspring so much as all that.
Right, okay. We must return to the wellspring the gifts it has pushed through the earth, but that will mean venturing deeper into the heart of the gloaming. Novice, it is time for you, otherwise you will not be able to pass the— You will need essence from the hellebore, strongest of the winter flowers, a sapphire for the handle, and crushed pearl dust to strengthen it. But pearls may be hard to come by. This incantation will call—
No thanks.
I better find some way to keep Kai out of the water for a few days.
Summoning a storm will be good
pearls.
practice. Weather magic strengthens your powers for changing the seasons. Once you've summoned the storm, speak to Zephyr.
Once you've summoned the storm. So I have to do that, even though I don't want to, or need to. Farseer?
That scientist wants rocks from—
I guess it's pointless to ask.
Yep. It'd be for the best if you gave me those rocks instead of her.
Why? Is she going to turn them into some weapon of mass destruction?
Novice. Giva
Love
seems friendly, but you just don't know. And this fall, we can't be too careful.
I want to see what she discovers, though.
Huh. Tell you what, girl. Bring...
Yep.
Okay.
You can have the rock. Here you go.
I made it down
It's
to the
already
lowest
winter,
levels of
though.
the mine.
Have...
All right.
Oh, a great crack. Water.
It's okay. That happened in the past. We're still in the now, Farseer.
Thank you, Novice.
What did you see?
The first witches on
We,
this island.
Had a terrible problem with him.
Whoa. You saw the stone circle...
Seems that way. Powerful things, rocks. Thanks for letting me look at the sample.
He seems a bit struggling there. Alright, so, new quests. We need to use the Summon Storm incantation at the beach to wash up a pearl, which, okay. So let's go home. So we needed the winter flowers, so we're probably gonna have to go and sacrifice one of our flowers that we just planted. But that's okay. Wow, Giva totally watched us fly home. That's the crocus. Primrose. What was the name of the flower? She said we needed some kind of flower, but I don't remember what it was. Crushed pearl dust. We've got 2 already. We got our gold. Fantastic. We're gonna go to the beach and summon the storm. Or we could go to sleep and summon it in the morning. Let's do that. Let's summon it in the morning. Take a nap. Take a nap, yeah, I know. That way, we can actually go to Zephyr's store afterwards. Helleborus, that's what it was. Where the heck do I get that? Is that just another name for a crocus flower? Because that would make sense. Ah! It's Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Morning, Thomas.
Morning. Happy holidays.
Oh, he's my person.
Oh, Thomas, this is so nice of you.
A friend built a greenhouse and you just need a glasswork. Lena can sell you any off-season seeds you need. Off-season.
That's a great idea. I need glass, and I also need 6 more iron ingots. All right. I need a glassworks, which I don't have. That going. Glass kiln, which is going to use some of the iron that I don't have. It's fine. Blink. Our first one will be done quickly. I need 18. So what I actually need is the boost ones rather than the speed ones. So let's see about making some boosties. Boost harvest. 1, 2, 3. Because that'll cut the amount that we need to make down by at least 4. So that's cool. Also, now that that sequence happened, I do remember him being our Secret Santa. I didn't remember Giva being our recipient, but I do remember Thomas being our Secret Santa. No! Not again! Gosh dang it. I dropped it again. What I keep doing is I keep setting it on my leg when I don't need it, and then I drop it on the ground, and then I just have a terrible time. I have to practice using my monkey toes, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it at all, y'all. Because unfortunately, my chair is so close to my desk that I can't lean down very easily. And I also can't move the chair back because Snorlax is there. So, let me hold on to it better. Hydrate. I'm gonna put it in my hand this time so that I don't drop it on the ground immediately. Because I don't always need it, so I'm like, oh, I'll just set it down. Yeah, no. Apparently that's terrible. Alright. Summon Storm. Did I have to make the Summon Storm? I don't actually remember. Small things, freeze time. Oh. Need to make the Summon Storm. Fine. It's fine. Not like I was doing anything else. Not much else going on, so it's fine, I guess. Summon Storm. I need magic. And I need a Crocus. That's what I needed. Okay. So I already have the Pearl Dust. I don't actually need to do the thing, but the game won't let me talk to Zephyr about the next step until I've done the thing. So what I need is I need to grow these flowers. First and foremost. And the reason that I was going to just do the Summon Storm in the morning is because it was gonna water all the plants for me. If I'm being honest, that was like the whole reason right there. I wasn't gonna have to do this. But it's okay. That does mean that I'm gonna need more crocus seeds, but that's okay. Let's go hang out with Natalia so that we can get the iron that we need. Oh.
Hey, Tara, if it's no trouble.
Sure, what's up?
I want to help Messenger Cameron. I feel badly, you know? It's not just about weeding out the malcontents. Anyway, Cameron will be offering free soup to anyone.
That's a wonderful idea.
I thought you'd like it. Of course, we're gonna need a really big pot. I'll take any copper you have to spare.
Okay. I have plenty of copper to spare, I guess.
Been in the mines lately? Yep. One.
Here's your copper. And then wait for it to be finished. She looks so sad right now. But I don't have time for that. I have to make some things. Alright. So now all I need is the glass to make my greenhouse. See if anyone else can shed light on the mine's history. I mean, the Farseer? No, an inhabitant of Ravenwood Hollow. Oh. Oh, Zephyr, obviously. Duh. I've got the salmon, so that's already taken care of. And that is the way for to make it. We have a plan, but you need to get it done. Yup. Yup. Every single time. I am the little messenger girl. Alright, Planty. I don't feel like watering the stuff myself, so...
Hey, Planty!
Water some plants for me today. Do it, Planty. Do it for me! Let's go talk to Zephyr. Zephyr, are you even open today? Yes. Fantastic. Hey, what you doing? Oh, okay. You're not open in the way I thought you were, but it's fine. Livestock, a fishing, and a logging, and then nothing else that I need. Okay, how about you? Okay, you don't know anything about the mine either. Oh, is it Azrael? I think it's Azrael. Oh, hello. Hello,
I hope you're here because you're prepared. The Coven cannot allow a wraith.
We didn't. I mean, maybe we did. We still don't know why the wellspring isn't balanced.
Ravenwood Hollow cannot be at the mercy of your incompetence. Once your coven had a member who gave me fennel, so that I might cast a charm to block wraiths from entering our village. But now all I have left is a small packet of fennel seeds. It won't make enough. Perhaps you could grow some fennel in your garden. It certainly is the least.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. 3 things of fennel power. You got it. But also, could you sell me some magic beans, please? I think I need at least 3 of them. I know I need at least 1, but I'm gonna buy 2, and if I need a 3rd one, then I'll grab a 3rd one. I don't really need this stuff, but it's fine. I'll buy the Restore Magic, though. Just buy all her stock. Go on, Perry, no one likes you. Oh, no! Oh, no. Hey, Amira, what's up? Hey, Ariel, can you tell me about these thingies?
I need to ask.
Ah, an exquisite habitat.
Are you the one who drove it out of?
Yes.
At last.
Go home, Perry. I don't like you.
Someone
That's
figures it
fair.
out. Yes.
And did...
Well, certainly.
But I just...
Why?
The humans were making far too much noise. And the ores. They took.
Okay,
It
they
hurt
took.
the animals that make the cave their home.
Yeah. Keys were a prank. A vicious one, but it worked.
A lot of people worked in those mines. They...
Jobs, work, labor, blah. That's all humans talk about. Perhaps, if they didn't salivate over jobs, they would have left the caves untouched.
I can't
Not
tell
how
Giva
it
what
works.
actually caused the mines to close.
That is true. You do not want to incur the...
Yep. Well, you should tell Giva what you learned. I don't know. No clue. Nobody seems to know. There was a collapse. We're not going to tell her anything. We're going to find her at some point and not tell her nothing. All right. So Perry wants to get some fennel seed, ground fennel powder out of us because she's mad at us. So good thing I already had fennel, I guess. She gave us the seeds so I can grow more, and Planty's doing his job, so I don't gotta worry about it. Planty, allow me to plant, please. There. That should make up for the stuff she made us use, pretty much. I don't think we're gonna need fennel seed for anything else, so it's fine. Also, Perry, it's been like 2 weeks. Can you get over it? Thanks.
Have you the fennel?
Yes,
Yeah.
here it is. And maybe I could place the same one...
And why would you do that?
To block out the wraiths.
Tell me, when the Wraith escaped through the stones, did it try to possess a member of the Coven?
No, it went after Natalia.
Correct.
But I can't put fennel seed powder around the entire island.
I don't pretend to be an expert at protecting mortals. Perhaps you should speak with your High Priestess.
And we got magic potions for it. That's pretty cool, I guess. Perry's always mad at us. She's an arrogant biatch. That's true. She is always mad at us. Pretty much always, in fact. I wish she wasn't so mad at us all the time. Could actually get some stuff done. Alright. Now, for the fun part. We need some speed time spells, but to do that, I need to drink a potion. Alright, I need 2 of these bad boys, because that's all the magic I can do. Then I need to drink another one of these potions. Because we're going to end up growing our flowers pretty much instantaneously if we can. And I don't know how much that's going to take. So, Ruckus. I'm going to go ahead and use a Miracle Grow on it. So that's going to shorten it down to 3 days instead of 5 days. I'm going to do the same on this one. Which means I only have to cast the spell 3 times. Or I cast it twice and then I go to bed. Which is also fine.
Reaped.
Oh, this one. This work be done. We'll see. Speed time.
Raped, brood, mold of spine.
All right.
Faster will this work be done.
I need to go walk them doggos. Long walk now, so it'll be a minute. Okie dokie. I don't know why Stream Elements couldn't understand what your name was when you posted that, but it's fine. Oh, I should have been doing these before I... Dang it. I didn't think about it. Alright, it's gonna take 24 hours to make that. I didn't think about it. More boost harvest. Yeah, I can make even more. I'm only gonna use 4 of them to make the glass. The other 4 I'm gonna save in case we need something. Usually, it definitely usually doesn't. It's kind of weird. But, hey, it does what it does, so. Who am I to question it? Let's go ahead and make the 1 more. We'll just go ahead and move the day forward. Be a fine time. And we're gonna do this in front of Give Up because I don't care. Controla. Collect. Now, unfortunately, that does render us unable to have as many things growing for the bees' sake. Oh, I forgot to use the thing on it before I cast the spell. Whoops. Or this one for that matter. But I've made the 3 candles for Sophia, so we can bring them to her tomorrow. Delightful. Which these are done. Not that I really need them, but it's fine. Oh. My mining really gig decided to not... It says he's busy, but he's right there. I'm so confused. Alright, so I have the candles. I'm still making glass. And I still need to do the summon rain, or summon storm. I don't know if Zephyr's door is open tomorrow. Hopefully. Alright, that one is done. And I need more magic to do that. It's fine. I did a lot of magic stuff today, so...
Am I ready?
Yep. We're ready for it. Should I go to the coven? Yeah, probably. But I'm not doing it. I'm getting out of here. Getting out of here. Funny enough, it's already raining. So we didn't really need it to be raining anymore, but...
The time for walk...
It's... Make me fast. Time for walking slow has passed. Quicken my feet and make me fast. I am speed. Nobody's gonna get that reference, but it's okay. Full daylight, in robes, goofy behavior. It's already raining, but we have summoned a storm.
Upon the sea to bring that glistening pearl to me.
Wow. Wow. Ta-da.
Quickly.
Yep. Alright, now we need Essence of Hellebore. How do I make that? How do I get that? Can I just get that from Harry? 8 AM on a Saturday, so we're gonna find out. It's also stormy as heck. Now, if I remember correctly, we can just buy pearls from our best friend Francis. We didn't have to go through all this. And also, we picked up there's stuff spawning on the beach because of the storm. This is wild. It spawned, either it spawned a bunch, or because we didn't pick the stuff up for so long, it's just spawning a bunch of things. I don't know which. Oh well. My nose is really, really itchy. It's been happening a lot at my desk, so what I think I need to do is, like, clean off my desk and give it a good rub down and make sure there's not a bunch of dust or something. Clean my ceiling fan, I don't know. Something. Alright, so all of this is done. We still need the Essence of Hellebore. And the storm is passed. Cool. So let's go check in to see how the heck that happens. If I remember correctly... Aha.
Perry, do you have Essence of...
Upgrading the wand again, are we? I would caution you against. I once knew a witch. Well, in truth, he was a warlock. He was seduced by the Wellsprings. Sometimes I wonder if he became one of those lost wraiths in the Glome. It's a dangerous place. Never forget that.
I won't. Thank you for the essence. Can I buy more? What if I need more? Can I buy more? I cannot, but I can buy other stuff. Like these, and this, and stuff I don't need. Cool. Cool. Now I can bring it to Zephyr, and Zephyr will upgrade my wand, and it'll be a good time for me.
Zephyr, could you upgrade my wand for me?
Oh, happy to. But, I know.
Yeah.
The wraiths you come upon may have tapped the Wellspring's magic closer to the source, you see. They'll be harder to capture if they escape through the portal.
I'll be careful, I promise.
Yeah. Upgrade my wand, god dang it. Stop lecturing me.
Here you go, Terra. Give it a whip.
Ding.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Cool. I now have more magic. And it filled it up. Zephyr, when am I able to get the next one? Who knows? Hello, Suo. How are you? We're playing the witchy game. Because of course I am. It's not a Wednesday, but we stay witching. Haha, you're full of sugar. Nice. It's the best time to be full of sugar. Is when we're playing a fun game. You're a little tired, but you're full of sugar? That seems a little strange. But that's okay. You're happy? Heck yeah! Love to hear it. What's going on in your neck of the woods, my dear? What else was I supposed to do? Okay, speak to him about the kettle, give her the candles, make more of that, got that, and okay. Been in the heat. Oh, yikes, the sugar helped, but not enough. Yeah, I would imagine. You'll need to hydrate.
It's fine. Everyone's been...
That's not true.
Part of me.
You weren't yourself.
That part thought... If I was so unlucky and lonely...
You've had a lot of water?
There
Nice.
had to be some bad person causing it.
Salt.
But the bad
You need
person
salt too.
was just me.
You can make this right.
Oh, I would. You know, one good thing to come out of this?
That's a
Thanks for stopping by, Terra.
Aww. We're skipping the story because we've already played this whole thing. And I forgot that we've already done that. Parker, you have nothing. Let's see what Kai has for sale. Hello, ex-husband Kai. What do you have? Avocado, chocolate, chile, pineapple, saffron, olives, some leather. And then I can just sell him his own olives and leather. Yes, I unlocked everything. Woohoo! Now I can buy stuff from him. It's just more of the same. I don't think I need any leather, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. Okay, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. She's closed today, so I can't give her the candles. Frick. You don't need anything.
Oh, I always love when...
Hey, I didn't realize...
Marcus is my friend.
My dad lives in Milkwater.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you...
Here's...
What's older than we can fathom, but is reborn every month?
Is it the
That's right. There's no such thing as a simple question.
Huh. Classic
I'll do
Shelby.
my
Cool. We are gonna buy some onion seeds, some spinach seeds, and some sweet potato seeds, just in case. And then we're supposed to go see Messenger Cameron regarding the soup kettle. So let's go do that. Hello, Messenger Cameron. We are super cool.
Tara, thank you. Natalia said she...
You're
Happy to...
welcome.
Well, I never... But I'm trying
never
to learn.
learned how
If
to
you would-
cook, and I'm gonna try.
Have you had the chance to...
Yes.
Thanks. You're welcome to...
Did I already have the soup? I already had pumpkin soup, apparently. And I just straight up was like, here you go. Have some soup out of my pocket that I've been carrying around probably for a full year.
Any progress?
Yep.
Not yet. But...
Oh, wait.
Any
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they're
The first answer is
perfect.
usually always yes, so I just hit
so
it.
much,
but
Tara. Have some.
apparently
All you
not.
need are.
Oh, but
Oh,
potatoes
thank
are...
you.
Island life, to be honest. Marty offered to help.
Oh, no.
You're very kind.
You're very kind. You can make latkes if you have potatoes, but potatoes aren't grown in the winter. Oh, no. Okay, so Winter Feast is in 8 more days. We already have the salmon. We need to continue making glass to make that, and we need to talk to Giba. But also, I have a stronger wand, and we need to grow these seeds that I picked up that will hopefully help us. Marty doesn't have anything for us. Shelby probably also doesn't have anything. There's a mandrake. Not that I need any of this stuff, but I'll buy it because it helps Shelby out. It's fine. Oh, I don't know if I've unlocked all of his store. Have I? Yep, it's just 2 stars and I've unlocked both. Oh well. Oh, our sad gate is sad now. Let's go grow some things. We're going into the gloaming. We're probably not supposed to be here. It's fine. My wand is stronger now. I can do more things. I don't remember if I made any more Spirit Flame Potion. I really hope I did. Okay. Flip. Magic Bean! I have to remember to go to the gloaming every single day and check on the Magic Bean. Because that is going to help us quite a bit. At some point. Maybe not today, but it'll help eventually. Now we go this way. Fight the plants. Get off of me, plants. Right here. I don't think I need to offer anything to the wellspring, but I'm going to just to make it happen. Make it happy. Ta-da! Whee. Just in case. Nope. Maybe not. So we've upped our wand, and I'm assuming that that means that we're supposed to go back to the Coven, but I thought maybe it meant we were going to be able to just get through to the next area, but I think it's actually a different path. Alright, so we are going to summon Night. Nighttime! Ta-da! She flies in. Hey, good.
Never seen a winter like this on the island before.
Neither have I. I worry that we are too few in number to turn it on our own. We've lost so many in recent years. Violet's mother, then Giacomo Moretti, and now Hazel.
There's help out there, if we are ready to seek it.
I think I know your meaning, but we've never had to call a witch to the circle before her powers came in.
Wait, we can call a new witch to join us? Like, on the phone?
No, with an incantation.
With magic.
Perhaps
Wesley will have the one we need. But that's not what I'm here for. I had my wand upgraded. Am I supposed to do that first? I upgraded my wand. I thought I was supposed to do that. I don't think there was anything else in that section of the gloaming because we went to the fairy circle, we went to all of that. So I don't think there was anything else, but maybe there was. Maybe I'm just goofy. Alright. That's done. Alright, get that going. So that's gonna put us at 8 of them. And then in the morning, we'll make the other 2. That'll be 10. Then we'll have 8 more to go. That's not so bad. Because it only takes 4 hours to do those, if we check it twice a day, we'll be good. But I always forget. And that's the problem. So I keep forgetting. Alright, so we need to see Wesley as soon as we can. Which will probably be in the morning. But I don't remember what days of the week he's closed. So he might be closed till like Tuesday. Which, if so, not a huge deal. Oh no! Terrible. Terrible. Oh. The snow has caused them to show up. Good thing we have a stronger one now. Think we have a stronger one now. Ruh-roh. Stuff's happening in the background. Anything? Nope. Alright, I wasn't making anything down here. Just kidding. Ah.
Wow! Who ordered the Winter Wonderland?
Not me.
I'd better go check on...
See how everyone's doing.
No reason to panic, everyone. She is still a seaworthy vessel. As soon as the ice melts, we'll have the best engineer in Milkwater come over on a tugboat and pull her out into the...
That could be a while. If my forecast is correct, we could be sucked in for weeks.
Now, let's try...
Give us right. At the very least, we ought to try and patch the hole in the hull before she takes on too much water.
I'll help. That's the spirit. You see, with the right attitude, we'll get through this together.
Ah, jeez. What was that about the right attitude?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to, check on the town stores.
Do we have those? Give a...
I think I uncovered what happened to...
Who?
It was,
I would have never...
It's a mystery, but it...
Well, the best something for the reader.
I'm glad you feel that way, because...
Well, in any case, we both... Thank you, Tara.
Anytime.
We both learned a lot. Anytime. What is
Tara,
it
you
get?
wouldn't happen to Kai's all out of loose leaf tea, and
I'm not, but I could...
That would
But I
be
could.
amazing. Oh, but for a proper chai, you'll need a few...
Alright, so I need some black tea and some cinnamon. Gotta make her a chai. She's our best friend, because of course she is. Okay. I forget how we're supposed to help out with that. But it's certainly some kind of way.
Hey, Kai.
I sure do.
Well, it's not exactly...
Ah, whatever. I've got cinnamon too if you need.
Sweet. So now he has black tea seeds. So I'll get to plant some of those, and it'll be a grand time. Alright, so... She's closed. They're closed. Everybody's closed. And I don't know if that's because it's a Sunday, or if it's because of the incident that just happened. I think it's because of the incident. So... that freaked me out. Let's get some tea seeds going. Water them, because Planty has not watered everything, which is fine. It's just what I wanted. Gonna use a boosty. And then I'm gonna plant an onion. Is my fennel done? Fennel is one more day. Okay. A spanch. And a sweet potato. And then the tea itself takes 8 days. Holy moly. I was not expecting that number. I was expecting like 6. Okay. Alright. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So that puts me at 8, I guess. And then I gotta make 10 more. Jesus. A lot. A lot of glass. But it is a greenhouse, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, boosties and miracles. Let's get some miracles growing, yeah! I've got so much stuff to make miracle grow out of. Nice. Alright, and then I don't know when I'm supposed to get the chai done for her, but it's 3 and then cinnamon. So, I'm making 6. I really only need to plant 1 for her, which is okay. Got that done. That done. We'll need to go to the coven later because the game took half of our morning. We're behind on several things. Wesley, you're open today. Fantastic. Help me out, Wesley. Hello, ex-husband.
Hi, Tara.
Actually,
Now that you mention it. You'll need at least 4 members of the Coven to and here's the full...
You're calling a new witch? Oh, that will pull a lot of magic from the wellspring. It's unstable as it is. Your high priestess shouldn't act rashly out of desperation. The island has seen long winters before.
Really? When? What happened?
Oh, what happened was a bunch of colonists froze. Their leader couldn't resist the siren song of the stones.
Wow. Hey, I've known plenty of sirens and they're unfairly maligned.
Point is, no one made it out of their camp in the woods that winter. I grew up hearing that story, and I bet Thomas did too. That's why he keeps clear.
Right. And it was the call of the gloaming that brought them to ruin, not the winter. Take heed, witchling.
I like how they're all talking as if winter's been going for a while. Winter's been a thing for like maybe a week. So I really need all of the characters to just chill. Winter's only been a thing for like a week. Calm down. We'll get there and it'll be fine. Alright, let's see. So these are bubbling and brewing away. Very nice, very nice. I still have 3 of those, 3 of those, and 2 of those. I guess I could make another one, so we've got 3. And then I don't think I'm gonna need any alcohols or anything, so I've got that going. I've got 11 levitations. That should be good. Oh. I don't remember what day we planted that seed in the gloaming, but back to the gloaming we go. Interesting that the unknown witch called the winter to just be wintry-er, and it worked. Like, why does snow make it so that you could see stuff? I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it. Oh. It don't look so good in here. Oh, hey. I'm trying to talk to you, but hey. A lot of fall leaves still in here. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Flip. Again, I don't know when I planted it, so there's every possibility that I skipped a day somehow. Which, if so, I gotta make some more like rewind time thingies, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Whew. But while we're in here, I'm gonna try going this way to see if maybe there was something that I just missed somehow. I don't think so. Yeah, we did the thing, and I don't need to shrink down again, so we're good. Yeah, we've been all over here, so I'm not sure. How many days does this take? 3 days. Terrible. And I can't fly out of here. I have to go all the way around to the beginning. Not that I think that I'll need to come into this one after we unlock the second one, but just in case. What I will do is I will advance it tonight. We'll summon night again. And yet, we have not unlocked the bouquet.
And now the moon comes
so
out
it might be a year 2 thing. It might be a situation where we have to wait for year 2.
I brought the incantation to Cullen.
Well done. Ah, we will need a giant lotus. I believe I've seen it pass a second.
If Terra's going back in the gloaming.
Very well.
Am I still a novice? I think I am.
Let me know when you're ready, and I will place a key.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. I'm ready to go past the second pillar, High Priest.
Very well. Novice and herbal.
Let me in. I've got a stronger wand. I can go. I'll make it happen.
Ah, look at all the sparkly flowers.
Wow.
You really are a magpie. You know that?
Wow. We need the Summon Witch incantation. We just need to craft it. But to do that, we need Giant Lotus. Blam, blam, blam. Hooray! Hey!
Here, look! Another Echo Blossom.
No one seems to be taking Shelby's prophecy seriously. Lena and Giacomo just want to keep the town from finding out about us. Arno and Kaya are too busy planning their move back home, and Hazel seems distracted lately. But I can't forget what Shelby
when
said.
she first got sick.
A daughter of the Coven will be in mortal danger. I will protect Violet, even if I have to do it alone.
A daughter of the Coven.
Was it prophecy? About me? Why didn't anyone in the Coven tell me?
Maybe it wasn't you.
It really is my fault she came in.
You can't blame yourself, Violet.
I'm going to find her, Terra.
No matter what happened, I need to know. Oh good, I still had a spirit flame. I forgot that I needed those. Specifically. Right.
Is that what we're looking for?
Okay, great.
What is it with you and how do you know?
Well, if it isn't...
Amira will fix you right up.
Oh.
Any extra ones?
What?
Nothing.
Wow. I'm so late. And that will keep us from needing to use too many more levitation potions. We will still have to use like 4 of them. Alright, we're going to explore this side just so that we have it kind of figured out. I'm not going to drink another potion yet.
I could drink a potion.
Oh, okay, maybe I have to drink one. Just kidding. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I able to get past this?
Is that another echo?
Yeah.
The newest witch Amira seems to have gotten to help Perry is honest and tells Amira as much as Perry enjoys the occasional mortal distraction, she only ever loved Vivian.
Like great Aunt Vivian?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Amira tried to get with Perry, and Perry's true love was Vivian. My great aunt.
Looks like I'm all out of juice.
Alright, I need at least 1 spirit flame, possibly 2, to get through the rest of this. So, I'll have to come back to Mary. Which is fine. I mean, we got the giant thing, so we can make the thing that we're supposed to. And we will soon have the whatchamacallit built, so we'll only need to come through here like once or twice. It'll be a great time. Unfortunately, Spirit Flame takes a little bit to make, so I'll have to make a copper essence just so that I can replace the one I'm using. Well, 2 of them, I guess, because I want to make 2 Spirit Flames. But our potions are still going. Shoot, I thought they were going to be done by the time we came down here. That's alright. They've got about an hour, so they'll be done before bedtime. Specifically Terra's, and not mine, but yeah. Got that going. 8 more glass. Which should only take like 4 more days. These are all good. Hey, Natalia. You didn't see me come home because I just totally ran fast. It's fine. Do I really not have any more? Oh. I thought I had more flower seeds, but I guess not. We be back! Woohoo! Welcome back! And welcome back to the dogs as well. I'm still not sure how to make the bouquet thing. I'm starting to think that maybe I can only make it in year 2. Maybe it's not a year 1 thing. So I'm gonna make a little bit more paper. Don't need any candles, I don't think. And these are done. Nice. What I forgot to do was make more spirit flame potions, so alright. The dogs are pissed at you. Why? What happened? Why are they so upsetty spaghetti? Patch is pissed, Parker is sad. Why? Okay, well, tell me why they're upset. Why are they upset? I want to know. 8 days in the big toe. That takes 5 days. That takes 6 days. That takes 4 days. Okay. Why did it take so many days? Stop. Here we go. 6 days. Jesus Christ. Great. That's grown. That's grown. That's grown. That's grown. That's gross. Because we cast like 6 of the speed time spells. Okay. That should be everything.
Time for bed.
Time for bed. Could we have gone back to the Coven? Absolutely. Am I going to? Absolutely not. I want to make the Summon Witch spell, but I also don't want to make it until I'm ready. Kind of want a little bit of everything in my pockets before I do that. Let's get some more fennel going, just in case. Another pearl dust. Do we have any powdered calcium? We'll make some more. Bone meal. We'll make some more. It's fine. Flour. Got some. Alright, all of that is good. To make the spell for the Summon Witch, I have everything I need, because I have Essence of Gold, Parchment, Black Ink, and also the Giant Lotus. Go ahead and craft it. Make another giant, what you call it? Make another Essence of Gold, Essence of Copper. 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna turn it in to Lena until we've gotten both of the, what you call it? What is this called? Giant beanstalks. Until we've got both the giant beanstalks grown. Hello, Dusty. How are you? Did you see the patch announcement? I don't know. I don't know if anybody saw the patch announcement for next week, but Palia is getting the Magi Market. You're better since I'm home. Nice. I'm glad that you're home. I'm glad that you've made it back home. That's super, super cool. And Palia has just dropped their patch announcement for next week. Technically, they dropped it like earlier today, where they're going to be adding the Halloween stuff back in and fall decor and things like that. And also the Magi Market starting next Tuesday. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things. Worked from 3 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you checked it out. Magi Market. Nice. Why did you work so many hours? What happened? You're finally back in the ads? Welcome back. I turned on my ads to be 3 minutes instead of 2 sections of 1.5 minutes because it's the same amount of ad time, but it keeps the pre-rolls from being a thing for much longer. So, I don't know if it's working for y'all or not. Alright, one more day for that one. Whew. We need to stop at the whatchamacallit and fill up our magic, I think. Because I'm out of magic. Alright, let's go stop at the wellspring. No one would come in, the opener and closer wouldn't come in, so they made me stay all day. That's not fair. They made you stay all day because nobody else would come in? That's some nonsense. But also, why 3 a.m.? Jesus Louises. That is too many hours. That's very unfair, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. I would riot. Alright, let's go into the pink one. Pink one! We start ahead of store opening. Store open middle. Use open for 4 hours? What the heck? I always have them off leash since it's 3 a.m. The town is dead at that time. But they decided they didn't want to go in yet, so I had to fuss at them, and now he's Patch is pissed and Parker's hurt.
Potion to...
Aw. Store closes at 11, but latest one is there till 9. I'm sorry, what? Sorry they did it to you. But also, wait, what? Okay, so the store opens at 7 and closes at 11? Like 11 a.m.? And then you have to stay there until 9? I'm so confused. You're in audio ads. Oh. How are you in audio ads? My pre-rolls should be off. How? How, Sway? How? I'm so confused. Look at my bouncy steps. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Nice. I lose my bouncy steps when I leave there, which, not cool. I wanted bouncy steps. Alright, so we've got 1 more day for one of them, 2 more days for the other one. And I don't want to summon a new witch until we've gotten that done. So, we're just gonna go on home. We're gonna wait until the glass needs to be made again. We'll make it. And then we'll sleep. Whee. How many more days? 6 more days. Alright. They tend to do that just to you. What? That's triply unfair. What the heck? Why, does he really not need anything? You don't need anything. She's closed because, you know, it's Monday. I know how that feels. I'm always the one they do that. Yeah. That's true. What the heck is going on? I think it's bull, since it's like, why not call somebody? Right! They could at least try to call it people. But also, if you were there, why did they make you stay? Couldn't you have said no? Could you have just left? You know, I'd be starting to think about leaving at the 12-hour mark. Because they'll probably give them... Yeah, that's true. They probably give all of y'all a hard time. In general. But also, the people they call probably do give them a hard time. I would shoot. You're not calling me for some nonsense? Somebody's online playing Scarlet. Amazing. I don't know if the bees come in this time of year. This is Planty? Oh, it is Planty. Huh. 3 days remaining before the mining whirligig returns and brings me some gifts, and it'll be a great time. I think I have everything. Just in case I need another spirit flame, I'm gonna make another spirit flame. And then good on levitations for a little bit, I think. If they call someone else, they will fuss at the boss for calling. Oh yeah, for sure. Dusty just does it. Yep. You are too agreeable. I think I just broke my glasses. We're not gonna talk about that. So my glasses have been broken for a while, and I kind of taped the earpiece onto it, and I've just been fixing them as best I can by hand. And I found out the other day that they were slipping farther and farther and farther, and now they are kind of beyond the point of being able to just shove them back together. So, hooray! I'm usually forced to say yes because everyone else slows down. Yum. I was that kind of person. I just do it because I'm forced to. Ugh. See, I was in that position for a very long time. I was the person that, like, if I didn't do it, like, they would make a big fuss and this and that, but if somebody else didn't do it, they were totally fine with that. So, yeah. So then I got into the point of just doing it, and it was terrible. Maybe you haven't fixed. Yeah, I should. I really just need a new prescription, if I'm perfectly honest. So what I need to do is just make time for that. And I just haven't. 5 days up. Same here. Yeah. One of the assistants in the department, I should be available whenever is their thought. Gross. Like, extra gross. What the fuck? Alright, I think...
I'm asleep.
Just gonna put Tara to bed. And then, hopefully tomorrow will be our last time watering in the second section of the gloaming. And then we can just have it. Limits to what someone can do, assistant or not. It's just taking advantage of. Heck yeah! Where is your boss? That's a good question. You got a boss, where were they? I'm actually gonna make a couple of these. Alright, where were the other assistants? Glass. Okay, and I think, yep, okay. So that'll be number 15. Your boss is only 7 to 3. Well, your boss can stay and make up for them being not there. Is that scheduled Monday through Friday? That's not fair. Dusty, what the heck? That is not fair. You gotta stand up for yourself a little bit, fam. Because of her kids. So get somebody else to pick up the kids. Does she have a spouse? And if not, does she have family? You've stood up for yourself. See, and this is not fair. This should have been there. Like I said, this is taking advantage of you. Yup. They could have been at extra hours. Yeah, it's the boss's job to cover when people aren't there. Like, I believe that you've stood up for yourself, but like, come on now. Right, definitely right. 100% right. They say she has more... So? It's her job! This is why I hate retail. This is why working for retail, unless I absolutely have to, I will never do it again. Because that's the kind of stuff that they will pull, and they will just take advantage of you as much as they can. And then if you leave, they're just gonna replace you with someone else. Like, bro, I've worked in every department. Right? Exactly. She's responsible for the hours, which means she should know who can cover who. Are they gonna pay you for it? Like, how much extra are you getting for doing this noble sacrifice? But also, please get a lot of rest when you can. Please make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because this is some nonsense. But yeah, I'm sorry that you went through that, Dusty. That really sucks. And I'm sorry that they're taking advantage of you like this. Take care of her kids because she's the only one, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. She can find somebody to take care of them. I guarantee you she does not watch her kids every single second when she's home. Like, she's got a babysitter, she's got family, she's got somebody. Like, be so for real right now. But, you know, I appreciate that you had to do it, and I appreciate that, you know, Even if they're not appreciative of it, I'm appreciative that you did it, but of course they're not happy they have to pay it because it's time and a half. But also she is, that's another reason why they should want her to do it. Because she's not gonna get paid time and a half to do it. Ugh. I get so fired up about this stuff. Like, that's like my current job. We've been getting a lot of work after hours, so they've been like wanting us to work later and later. But then they realize, oh, that's gonna give y'all a bunch of overtime. We can't have that. So they're just letting it wait till the next day, which is putting us behind. So she needs to step down. You can't be a supervisor and not be able to step up if you need to. I'm in favor of working mothers, but then get a job that accommodates that. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I get that, you know, maybe she feels like she doesn't have anybody she can rely on, but when I stood up for myself, they were like, well, you can either leave or we fire you. If you continue acting like this, you need to be a team player. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's some BS. Also, I totally missed that this was fully grown. I didn't have to go all the way around. Right, your boss is not a team player. Like, how are they going to tell you you're not being a team player if she's not available for, like, half of the hours y'all are open? For real, I'm so sorry, Dusty. This is... Oh, just like Anna said, I'm so sorry. I'm getting fired up on your behalf because this is some BS. This is some absolute nonsense. Ugh. I'm so mad about it. I'm so irritated. So I haven't been active past couple weeks, month, because each week I've pulled at least 75 hours minimum. Dusty. Oh, hun. I hope you're able to get a new job soon because that is ridiculous. Also, Violet ain't had to use a potion. She just walked on through that. I'm annoyed. Oh, that. Doesn't look like my wand is strong enough for this. Okay. We need a wand upgrade. Boss is supposed to be available the whole time the store is open, not when it's convenient for her. Yup. Yup. Got some more Wolfsbane. Woohoo! Alright. So that'll be fully grown tomorrow, and then we can go from there. Find another job. This will kill you if you keep doing it for too long. Absolutely. She doesn't care. She said her availability is only 7 to 3. I think you need to change your availability, Dusty. I think you need to tell them, hey, I have school or something, and then change your availability. Sorry, I've recently come into possession of a child. Something. It's not like they can discriminate against you. I mean... Yeah, she is a bad manager. 100%. Can't change my availability without it being approved by my boss and store manager. No? You can change your availability with HR. First of all. Because if that's what they're telling you, they are screwing you over. First of all. Second and third of all. Anywho. Wild take that is. Yeah. I sincerely hope, more so than any of this, I hope that you're able to find somewhere new, because this is absolutely not okay. It's absolutely ridiculous. They are taking advantage of you, and yeah, you hopefully will find something better and soon, because wow. First and second of all. Done that amount of hours for years and it almost killed me, Dusty. Please, please, please take care of yourself and find another job. Yep, what Anna said. Hoping to hear back from that program.
Time for bed.
I mean, honestly, at this point, whether you hear back from that program or not, like, maybe apply for school. Maybe see if you can get, like, financial aid or something that, like, can actually pay for your home and stuff, and you can get out of there. I mean, it won't be, like, 100% of your bills, but be something.
the time for walk.
There's a lot of places that, I keep seeing my desktop audio spike. It's starting to worry me. There's a lot of places that if you are a student, you can actually pay less. We don't have an HR department because we haven't had an HR in 6 months. That's a giant red flag. That is a huge red flag. Oh my god. You are definitely worth better treatment. 1,001,000,000% even. Oh my god. You don't have an HR department? What? What? Please say psych. What the hell? Come on, Zephyr, go to work. Taking too dang long. Move your stubby legs, let's go. Are you even working today? Come on, let's go. I've been looking for a new job and applied to 10 different places. They all turned me down. That always sucks.
Hiya, Tara.
Always.
Oh, gosh, I didn't invent this. It's what humans would call an Archimedes screw.
Okay, regardless of...
Oh, it pumps water from one place into another. So I figure I can replace the ferry's bilge pump with one of these. That way the ferry won't take on more water while I'm repairing it. I mean, while Thomas, Parker, and me are repairing it. All together.
That's genius. What are you going to make the arc?
Bronze is best. It holds up real well in salt water. I've got loads of tin lying around to make a bronze.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! You need 20? I got you.
Did you get your hand? I use a Grimspark family incantation to make the alloy extra strong. It's the niftiest
magic.
Thing. I'd show it to you, but you're not a Grimspark.
I mean, overtime
so
happens, but consistently that many hours for weeks is not right, and you know it. Just
Don't
keep
mention
quiet.
it, my friend.
Running out of places though, because I'm in a small town. Ugh. No other towns nearby or a different type of job. I mean, when you're in a small town, there's only so many places. But maybe look into remote work. The place that I work for wouldn't be necessarily easy to get into, otherwise I would recommend it. Because it requires a lot of healthcare knowledge, which I happen to have. And that's not a flex, that's just the facts. Danielle drives almost an hour to and from work every day. Oof. That may be the next best thing. She makes more money, but still. Fair enough. And that's the thing. If you have to drive a huge long way, it's like... We do have some, but it's not close. It's an hour and 30 away from a decent place. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't live in a small town, and most jobs are pretty far away. Hour and a half is a bit much. Yup. Yup. Agreed. Very much so. An hour and a half is an insane amount of driving to and from work every day. Like, both ways. Ugh. Well, it may be that Dusty doesn't have the qualifications for it. Because that can be a real damper on things. Haha! I have enough glass! Hooray! I'm gonna keep making glass because I'm gonna need it. Take the construction supplies to Parker. Oh, I will. Factories won't take me because they say I have to have experience, but I can't get it if everyone wants people with it. Danielle has an office job and makes enough to cover the gas she spends. But retail probably won't cover that. Yeah, it's true. Hello, Parker. Please make me a greenhouse. What? I need to do what? Okay,
I could make a lovely green.
You need to clear out this section. Got it.
Got
do
it?
That.
You come.
Hi, Shelby. Restaurants don't want people around here. Everyone works there. Oh. That's fair. There's gotta be something, though. You should know more about the American workforce to help you better. Yep. Well, the thing is that you have to be able to get in somewhere with a factory. There's no way that there's just 0 jobs in a factory for people with 0 experience. So, alright, I think that officially makes it cleared out. So, let's go talk to Parker. I wish I didn't work in the American workforce. You know what? Mood. I got very lucky with my current job, but even that, you know, there's still some drawbacks to it. But, yeah. I fear it for when I move out there. Yeah, I fear it for you too, hon.
I'll get this greenhouse up in no
Build
time.
it.
Should only take a...
Take it as a day or so. Hooray. Valid fear. For sure, for sure. Alright. So, I need a stronger wand. We've made the short paths. We have so many protections here. Yeah. And we don't. Unlimited sick leave. We don't have that. By any stretch of the imagination. Excuse me. Paid sick leave. If you use your PTO, you have paid sick leave here. Sometimes. If you get PTO. Alright, look at this thing. Nice. I don't have to use my levitation potions anymore. Alright, so I need a stronger wand. That's step 1. You don't get PTO? Yeah, when I worked for my last retail job, I thankfully did, but I earned it at such a small rate that it would take me months to save up for a single day. So, pay time off. Protection from getting fired, 4 weeks paid vacation every year that accumulates if you don't use it. PTO stands for paid time off, so paid vacation. All my days off have to be approved if I request them, and they can deny them. Yep, that's pretty true. It's also, unfortunately, universal. Summon Night.
The daylight yawns and...
Vacation can be approved or denied as well. Yep. I guess I'll use the spell, but I want to see if there's anything else first. Same for us. They can be denied if too many people want to take off at the same time. Yep. Alright. I summon...
Here's the summon witch in...
Well done. Everyone...
Guess who? We did it. Terrible.
I hope we can convince Francis to come.
Ideally, someone you love and trust. But right now, we don't have
time for that.
Shall we?
I got, only fools think you can have only one familiar.
Fair enough.
So.
Sure can't. And I couldn't when the boat was... Honestly, you're missing out more than me. You don't get to see my magic scooter.
Oh, he has a magic scooter. Rude.
If my mom knew that someone had messed up the bramble... Wait until we find her and tell her...
Wow, coven work, the flower stand, her new boutique. It's quite admirable.
Yeah. Haven't used any vacation days in 3 years. I have 27 vacation days. When I worked for the last hospital, I was not able to take vacation days because there's just too much to do. And anytime I wanted to take vacation, I had to basically plan to be available. So when I left, I had saved up an entire month worth of days. So I was, like, I had enough hours saved that I could have literally taken an entire month and gotten paid for all of it. Sick leave can never be denied. You can be on sick leave for 2 years max, and then you roll into disability. Ours is about a month and a half, and only if you have short-term disability. But they don't pay you. We do have to have a valid reason and have proof. They're allowed to ask what is wrong and can send you to a special doctor to check if you really can work or not. Oh. Wild. But yeah, in the many years that I worked there, I had not. So, I'm sick for 6 days and I don't get a doc note, then I can be terminated. For us, it was 3 days. You had to have a doctor after 3 days at the hospital. So, but if you were sick enough, you could conceivably take about a month and a half, and then, well, actually, at that point, it was probably about 2 weeks, because it was kind of a shitty hospital. And then you had to have some kind of note or something, and you had to file for short-term disability, you had to file for family medical leave, like, you had to file for all that kind of stuff. And they could deny you. They decided you could work, even though you couldn't. They could deny it. Alright, nothing seems to have happened today. 3 more days till the feast. I should be able to get my tea today. Or maybe tomorrow. Anything happen? No? Okay. Parker's working on things. 1 more day till tea. I could make a speed time spell and just do it that way. We're gonna keep making glass because we can. Those are all my things. What? One of your dogs got loose? Oh, one of our dogs in the US got loose and is missing. Oh no! Say hi to Danielle. Hope she's okay. Yikes, oh yikes. We're just having a rough day today. The only reason I'm hanging in is the program is through my workplace and the college. That's why I'm leaning like maybe college would be a good avenue for you. Might be a way to go. Delightful. I'm gonna need to save some of these potions. I just keep using them instead of going to the wellspring. If I leave work, then I have to pay full pricing. Ugh, fair enough. She's not. I'm sure she's not okay. Ugh.
Raped brood.
I like how I did that and Parker's just like, I didn't see it. Oh, nice. Siri bot detected spam. I didn't even get to see the message. Yeah, I hope y'all find the doggo. For sure, for sure. That was cool. I do want to see what the message was, though. Oh, yep. It was the cheap viewers thing. Good on Siri bot. For sure. That was cool. That's how fast it operates. Yeah, no, I didn't even see it. And I just saw that it was deleted. That is really cool. Good bot. Can I just say that and it'll... Aww! It waved at me. That's so cute. Good job, Saribot. Alright, let's see. Let's go give the stuff to Giva. And I think that's all we really need to do. We need to go to the Coven, but like... Nah. Where would Giva be today? It's Thursday. Where's she at? She is probably at Sophia's because the weather station is closed. It's really got to stop raining or snowing one of these days. Kai, need anything else? No? Okay. I mean, Kim, shoot. Sorry I called you Kai. Didn't mean to do that. That's Kai. Hi, Kai. Giva!
Have any luck? Yes.
Yep.
Fantastic. Would you mind coming with me then? Meeting? Oh, I didn't. It's...
Alcoholics Anonymous. So I said she gets Harry. Well, I appreciate you convincing me to do it.
Tara!
She brewed a pot of...
What type of meeting?
It's a weekly sobriety meeting we hold here at the Consciousness Center.
Oh, come on, Darius.
Giva, last week we were discussing
I've married
how
both these
winter
people.
can make it more difficult to stay in recovery. All those long hours indoors.
Yes. Being outdoors working during the day helps, but nights are hard. I've wanted to go into Damon's bar more times than I can count, just for some extra company. But I've held fast. I'm proud of myself.
You should be. Every day without a drink is a victory.
Huh. Hey.
we're not open for regular service just now, Bruno.
Oh, excuse me. Thought I read on the notice board there was a meeting today?
Yes, absolutely. Welcome.
Wow. Bruno came for the sobriety meeting. Crazy. And that's the chai that is the thing that she likes a lot, so. Wow. Of course he's in there. You don't need anything, you don't need anything. Okay, everybody is Gucci. Just hang on for me, Damon. We'll get there soon. No, for sure, for sure. That is very important, and I fully understand that it takes all of your attention. Please, that is okay. I know that being that far away, you're limited on what you can do to help, so I will not distract you. Oh, hey.
Oh, Tara. Good. I was just about to send someone for you. We've called an
emergency town meeting. Oh no!
Now, folks, but first, Parker and Thomas have checked her over from. However, maybe someone tried to put the.
I really think it was the ice.
Citizens of Fairhaven, this is.
Oh no.
Not this again.
I saw something. At night, Marty has gone down to the shore near the ferry. A lot.
No, Angus. No, Angus doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Are you saying I'm not smart enough to understand?
Of course not, Carino. You're brilliant. It's just that you're also kind and thoughtful and...
I know what I've seen. Marty says he's a... I just passed my animals. We know there's a malcontent in Fairhaven. If so, I bet my bar auto-paid you to say that. It makes his only political opponent look even worse.
I'd never bribe someone.
Besides, I won the election.
Otto,
yeah.
You know I don't like these spectacles, but something about Marty doesn't add up.
Thomas, you are literally my neighbor.
Not by choice.
Don't
We already lost one dog to theft?
You'll have a fair
Now we have no idea where this
just
one is.
as Sophia did. More than anything, I want
so
Fairhaven
sorry.
to feel safe.
What the
That's
hell?
what I'm committed to.
You oily duck.
I'm sure there's no need for that.
That's right. Let's take a... That will be all.
This is even worse than last time.
He's the worst.
I want to knock
He's the
that
worst.
smug look right off his face. Hey, though,
That's not good. I hope
I'd
everything
hate to
ends
be
well,
Francis right
for
now.
sure.
If
Same.
you thought you had to learn about the Coven fast, oof, we'll hear all about it at the next Coven meeting.
Yep. And that's gonna be today, because why not? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Aww. He was stolen, son of the girl that's gone missing now. Ooh. So first you got a boy stolen, or that was stolen. It means tough in Dutch. Oh. Interesting. So you had a boy that was stolen, and now you have a girl who was his mom who's missing. Okay, I think I'm following so far. That really sucks. I do not know what I would do if something happened to Arlo. Like, if somebody stole my dog, I would probably burn the city to the ground. And I'm not saying that lightly. I joke, or I laugh afterwards, but oh, no.
The daylight yawns
God,
and goes to bed.
I'm
and
so
now the moon
sorry.
comes out instead.
Oh. Oh, man.
Francis! Angus is...
Not himself. He would never accuse Marty of being
Ty's one
a
of the
witch.
7 pups,
Does
and
it
the only one to
have
survive.
something to do with whatever it was that came flying out of the woods?
Yes. I'm afraid Angus is under the influence of a...
I'll do whatever it takes to cure Angus.
We need you to fashion an iron amulet to capture the genie.
Done. Anything else?
Yes. I know he has an existing prejudice against witches. And the Wraith bound itself to that. Help the novice find out why.
I feel weird asking this, but you must have a spare key to Angus's shop, right? I need to find a personal item to use in the spell to free him from the Wraith.
Yes. Here. You should go at night, or on Angus's day off. If he catches you, I never gave you the key. Understand?
Yup. If he catches you, if he catches me, I stole the key. Like, I found it on the ground, and I thought it'd be a good idea. Oh, man. That makes it even more rough, Anna. I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with that. We're committing something, but I don't know what.
That was easy. If I was a personal item that might reveal... I better...
A picture on the wall. I'm so good at this game. Mostly because we're trying to get through everything because I don't know when the bouquet quest opens. So, I have a feeling that it's now in year 2, or it's actually in year 2, and so I royally messed up with Damon and probably should have just restarted. We could have done this the proper way, but...
No, I mean, what do you...
I see. A little boy hiding in a closet. His parents have brought the priest for their eldest, who's complaining of visions.
The curse. It passed to Angus. Maybe he's seen one of us and thought we were his witch.
Oh no.
Could be.
Ty was the firstborn of the litter. His mom panicked and buried him under the straw. Danielle found him just in time. When they were 3 or 4 weeks old, they all got hookworm.
To write the
all 6 died, and he barely
incantation to
survived. Not
free
long after that, the
Bendis.
heat lamp in the doghouse short-circuited him,
Mind you
burned
get it
it.
done in time.
Again, he survived, and then when he was 1.5 years old, he went missing. Never saw him again. He would not have left his mom willingly. Oh, Anna, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. That really sucks. Damn. Damn, that is a lot for a dog to go through. But also, damn. I don't remember what I needed for the banishment incantation. TBH. I thought we found the thing. I guess we did. I don't know. So we're playing the game, but we're not really playing the game. I'm not really paying attention. We're still sad about him. Less than 6 months later, we lost his aunt. Oh. She's in my state and close to me. I would offer to help. She's in Texas, like me. Unfortunately, she is not close to where I live. So... Where's the banishment spell? Am I just... Oh, there it is. Angus's banishment spell. I've got the fennel powder, the emeralds, the Seton parchment. Got everything I need, surprisingly. So, yay me. I'll need to grow some more fennel, I think. Yeah, you're not in Texas. That's okay. Silver. And I'm gonna need fennel. So we'll go ahead and collect the fennel. Bloop. And then plant some more fennel. And it's already watering. Alright, let the High Priestess know it's ready. I'm just gonna fly back and forth. Let her know, fly home. Easy peasy. Because I want to advance the story along because we're trying to get to year 2. So most of the stuff going on doesn't really matter because we paid attention in our first playthrough. So I'm not paying too much attention.
Yes.
Yep, nothing to do but wait until Marty's trial. And bloop. His aunt got into the car while Danielle was feeding her sisters after work at 2 a.m. She shut the car, not realizing the dog was in there. It went to sleep until 2 p.m. in the summer in Texas in a black car. Damn. Oh. Poor baby. That fucking sucks. Damn. I try not to cuss too much on my streams, but like, damn. We built the greenhouse! Woo! Parker, it looks amazing.
My pleasure. Here's some seeds I found.
Left over from last summer. Yeah, here's the thingy you wanted.
Got something.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Oh.
You know.
And then we can make a spacious one, and it will be a great time. Just start growing things that we don't need. I've got all these seeds, I might as well use them. Now we can always upgrade our greenhouse, but like, for what though? I don't think I need any of this stuff. TBH, I really don't think I need any of this, but we have them, so we're gonna grow them, and it's gonna be fine. Them girls are just way too smart. No matter how we lock them up outside, they find a way to get out. Oof. That would make owning them very hard, and I don't know if I'd be prepared for that. Oh hey, Miney's back. What's up, bro? Hey, a diamond! And an emerald. We're gonna need that. And I don't have any more gems! Oh no. Yeah, no. Some dogs are freakishly smart. Magnus will jump straight up almost 8 feet to get over the fence. Oh. God dang. These are insanely smart, not just smart. No, that is, like, freaky smart. But also, really determined. Come on, Wesley. I only have one left, so I'm gonna buy 9 of them. I've got them. Let's see. What does Perry have? I'm sure she's got something I need. Toadstools, coriander, parsley, rosewater, magic potion, levitation potion, some thistles, these things. I'm just buying stuff because she's got it, honestly. She's got it, I'm buying it. It's fine. I don't know how to upgrade my wand. I think that's a future quest, but I want it to be now. Alright. So I would need the thing plus pearl. Yeah, why not? 2 powered diamonds. Hopefully I don't need any more pearl dust, but I think I can buy pearls from Francis. So, yeah, doggos are smart, for sure. She wasn't, but we were also not planning on getting dogs when we did. Oh. She was not prepared. That's okay. We were staying in a tent with Razor. She was 6 months old. She saw me close the zipper when I went out to go to the bathroom. She saw me close that thing once and watching me with her head cocked. She almost opened it if Danielle hadn't been fast enough to catch her. Oh my god. Jesus. That is a smart dog. I'm assuming Razor is the dog in question. Let's buy some iron ingots. I'm gonna need them. I feel it in my bones, so I'm gonna need them. I don't know what else I'm gonna need, but I feel like I'm gonna need that. Also, I don't think I've ever figured out what happens if you fail the banishment things. But that's alright. Look at all these necklaces and rings and stuff. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be buying something. I'm going to buy some pearls, because I'm gonna need them. Let's buy like 46. And some emeralds and some diamonds. And we got rubies, we got sapphires. We're gonna need some amethysts. We got some of those. And we got plenty of topazes. And some gold ingots. 52 is probably plenty. We got it all. Also, they're still hanging out. He just accused him of being a witch, but they're hanging out the very next day. Terrible. Danielle's dad got the sisters when they were only 5 weeks. They were supposed to be his dogs, but then they fell in love with Danielle. They followed her around like she was their mama and never even acknowledged her dad. Aww. That's terrible. Cute, but kind of terrible. That's actually really sweet. Let's see. 6 more days for that. 2 more days for the festival. And 0 more days for me to make it nighttime. Freeze time, no summon night. So I'm gonna have to make some more summon night spells, but it's fine. Okay. All I'm really trying to do is find out how to get deeper into the gloaming, but I don't think I can do that yet. So let's just put some stuff into this pot and call it a night. Dogs know people, he's better. Oh. Oh! I did not realize that. I did not realize that her dad was a bad person. My apologies. So, haha on him. Can I make anything I want? No. Okay. Yes, right. Razor is the one who's missing. Right now, Razor is the one who's missing. Magnus was also loose when she came back from her infusion. Oh. That's a little weird. How did they get loose? What did they get loose from? Like, did they open a door, or how did that go down? I should specify, was a door opened? How did that go down? No apology needed, you could have known. You're right, I did not know. Still though. Summon wind. I don't need wind. I need summon night. Oh, I need pearls for this. Huh, who knew? Make 4 of them. It's fine. I want spring to come. Good question how they got loose. I mean, were they behind a locked door, or like what kind of security measures are we talking about here? That's the real question. Last day for my speed boost spell. Oh no, I need that thing. But I'm out of paper. I forgot. I forgot. But it's okay. If I'm gonna expand my greenhouse, I'm gonna need a bunch of glass, which is why I just keep making glass anyway. I'm also gonna need a bunch more wood, but I need paper. Magnus is tied to a fence with a leash and 3 carabiners, and she can get loose whenever she wants without breaking any of it. Oh my god. That's not great. Okay. This one still has 2 days, so I'm not going to start them up until I can run them both at the same time, because it just helps me with timing easier. And I think I'm going to end up needing candles, so we're going to go ahead and move these and grab the beeswax, and then put them back, and it's going to be a good time. Why did I go to the side to plant the crocus? Why did that happen? No? There we go. 3 beeswax! Woohoo! Because I think I need candles, but I don't remember what for. So technically I can make some soy milk and make some soy candles. But I'm gonna go ahead and make that. And then make a couple of those when I run out. Razor's locked inside a fence, somehow manages to get out whenever she wants without opening it. Like I said, they're crazy smart. Ugh. I mean, best case scenario, she got out and will come right back pretty soon. But, I mean, if she can get out like that, that's crazy. Alright, I don't think there's really anything else to do. Because the incantation is prepared, so we have to wait.
Time for bed.
So, off to bed with Terra. More often than not, when either of them gets out, we have no idea how they manage it. Fair enough. I mean, realistically, unless somebody is coming by and, like, letting them out, how would you know? I'm gonna use my fast feet. I didn't make any more fast feet. That was a silly thing for me to do. Or not do, I guess. We made 2. We use 1. Such is the nature of things.
The time for walking.
Flip. Whee! Danielle drove around and didn't see her on the side of the road, so that's something. Yeah, those 2 girls outsmart us. They stay because they want to, not because we're preventing them. I mean, small favors. Didn't see her on the side of the road. So that's, you know, that's good. But still. Ugh. My heart goes out to her. That is a lot to be dealing with. A lot. Alright, today is the town square stuff, so let's go town square it up. Enjoy the winter feast.
I've gotten much better at cooking.
Hooray, I made soup.
A few weeks ago, I showed Angus how to make coquito. And
What's coquito?
oh, mija. It's a Puerto Rican holiday tradition.
Like eggnog.
Sort of like egg.
Yeah. Coquito is very good.
Was hoping I might see you today. Are you tending any sheep on that farm? I could use some wool if you
I'm
have
not
some
tending
to
any sheep.
spare.
I don't even have a barn yet.
Oh, an offering.
No, this winter won't be. I've got enough wood to keep my fire going, but I thought I might knit myself a warm blanket.
Of course.
Aw.
I'll see what I can.
Appreciate.
I have to get a sheep so that I can make wool for him.
It's a relief that Kim handled the roast this year. A few years ago, Kai's... Ugh, imagine trying to take care of an entire town with food poisoning.
Amira.
I'm trying to eat.
I love...
I'm getting food from everybody. That's the idea.
This winter feast, I came round Cameron's consciousness center and showed him how to make mulligatawny soup.
Now it's a matter of praying
It's not as
that
good
she
as what
comes
you
back
get
on
in
her own.
Mumbai,
If
but
not,
we
I'm
did
pretty sure
alright.
she's either dead or someone took her, which I doubt. She doesn't even want to come with me when I'm there. She knows me. If she doesn't want to do anything, she doesn't do it. She is big and pure muscle. She almost knocked me out, punching me in the face at some point. Oh my god. She may just be lost. Best case scenario, she'll come back on her own soon. Why is he saying it like that?
I told Sebastian he could handle our winter feast food. Sophia should be
Instant
here.
mac and cheese.
But also, it's good she's not. She'd never let me forget this.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying not to look overwhelmed.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Aw. Kim invited him. That's really cool.
Oh, don't forget to try. Sweet potatoes are like if regular potatoes went out and had a bunch of life experiences. They're just way more interesting. Don't
How
tell my
dare
Polish
you.
ancestors I said that.
It
How
would be
dare
weird
you.
if I could.
How dare you? Your Polish ancestors may not know Angus, but I know.
Everyone
dare
says
you insult
Emmy
the
and
humble
Finn are
potato?
annoying, but I think they're fun. And during the winter feast, I can have that way no one's saying, why is that grown woman?
Ah, the classic.
I did it for the children excuse. Hey, it's Damon.
Hey, Tara. It's been so long since I've served my signature Bloody Marys. But what if we got sweet potato vodka and start serving them up at my bar? The fancy brunch places in Milkwater keep buying all the sweet potatoes, apparently. Now, my luck's turned. Because Lena, if you could grow some and distill it with...
Distilling takes time, Damon.
Well, not all...
Instant brew powder.
Sure thing.
This is instant brew powder. Put it in your it works in your cauldron, too. Here's how to grind it up if you want to make more. You'll need some of the glowing fish from the pond through the second glow.
Alright, gotta make 3 things of vodka. And now I can make sweet potato vodka. Cool.
Oh, I tried your salmon.
It's delicious, just like Hazel used to
I
make.
like working with my, so I stick to making the booths for that's the Dahl Johnson company.
Have you tried my caramel milk? It's like a caramel latte, but there's no coffee.
Caramel milk.
Sophia makes the only decent espresso one.
But she's closed. I tried to put her up while Danielle was sitting on the steps. She jumped up and tried to punch me. I knew she could do that, so I dodged and put her in her place, but she could punch out a grown man. I bet she could.
I made steamed cabbage.
Jeez. Maybe you could...
What's wrong with plain cabbage?
Wow. Maybe you can add seasoning next time. She told him it was bland.
Cooking isn't my thing. 1 year before Kim moved here, it smelled ono, but turns out
Yikes. Smelled great, but I undercooked it. Terrible.
Nothing keeps you warmer.
I'll take your...
I don't know what he said. We're talking to everybody just so we can get their friendships up.
Violet's been dealing with a lot lately. I made boxed mac, which is the best food I know.
Aww.
But she's acting mad at me.
I mean, in his defense, he's a kid. What does he know?
Last year, Juliet helped us make... I wish she was here.
Aww. I wonder if we're able to go talk to them. Like if they have people, or have like, they're standing on the edge or something. I don't think I pick up anything. Nah. Also, why would we only make 1 serving for a festival? I guess we didn't talk to Vanessa or Finn.
Oh, winter makes me homesick for milk. Or maybe there was and I never noticed. My family.
We didn't go to potlucks.
You could have brought cookies like us, but you brought fish? Ew!
Same. Alright, we've enjoyed the festivities. Now let's get out of here. Again, crazy smart. Danielle and I are no dummies. We know dogs well, but
Am I sure I'm done with the feast?
Yep, it is ads time. I apologize in advance. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I also just realized that I never hit the record button on this stream, so if it's patchy or missing anything, it's because I had to download it from Twitch. And they don't like me sometimes. None of that, okay. Let's replace the onion with onion. I don't know how many days we're going to be spending in winter, but I'm going to attempt to get a good chunk of them out of the way real fast, so I need sweet potato. For the pudka he wants me to make. Just replant the sweet potato. Head on downstairs for the distillery because I have 2 of them. And that will help. Sweet potato vodka. And sweet potato vodka. Now he said I should use the instant brew powder. I don't know that I really want to, but I could. Alright, now it's only gonna take 3 days. It ordinarily takes 4 days. Yeah, let's use it. And then we'll set this and then set this. And there we go. Instant brew powder. Now how do I make more? He said something about needing the essence of joy. That's what it was. Fantastic. I don't think I need anything. Oh. Yeah, I think that's it. So in 3 days, we will have 3 sweet potato vodkas. Not bad. Okay. All of that is finished. Got those finished. What else? I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We just need to do this one. And then we need to get some sheep for the wool blanket, but...
Is it time?
We may just skip that quest. Sorry, Shelby. I would have to make an entirely new whirligig to be able to handle that one. And I'm trying to speed through the rest of this because I'm starting to think that it's gonna be year 2 before we're able to make bouquets. And that's gonna suck, because that's not what I want. Alright, 2 more days. Now what I could have done was I could have placed like a boost on the vodka, so I could only have to make 1. But honestly, it's fine. So, but yeah, we're in a position where we have to turn Shelby's quest down because we're trying to speed through everything. and not own sheep or any other kind of animal. So, alright. We got 3 more days till the trial. I don't remember there being anything in between. So we're just gonna send Tara to bed. We gotta wait for the vodka anyway, so might as well. Alright. 2 days remaining on our speed spell. Had I known it was gonna be like this, I probably wouldn't have used the spell, but it'll be okay. I think I've got the summon knight, which is good. Let's get this set back up. Get this going with the soy candle. Alright, and Planty is officially donezo. So,
hey,
1
Planty.
powered diamond. And then 1 powered diamond.
Hey, Mom.
Off to work with you. We're gonna help Planty for today, because ordinarily they would have gotten up and started doing everything, but because we had already kind of messed that up for them, it doesn't work. So, oh, green beans are done. Let's plant some corn. Anything else done? No? Okay. Wonder if I could give him cotton instead of wool. Wonder if that would work. Alright, 2 more days till the trial, and I think 2 more days till vodka. No, 1 more day till vodka. Okay. Vodka's tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have anything else planted that I forgot about.
Is it time?
It's time for bed, so who cares? It's also getting time for me to wrap up my stream. Fun stuff. Surprised Anna is still here. I thought she would have headed off to work. Ah, she has to leave for work though. See? I knew it. I predicted that it was about the same time. 5 hours and 50 minutes. Dang. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nice. We'll have some candles saved up. I think I need like 10 for any sort of end of game stuff. So, excuse me. Hops. Just go ahead and water them because I just planted them. 10 out of 10. Oh, this stuff didn't get watered. Oh, great. It's not time for him to have done that yet. But I wanted to sleep through the day. Can't do that if I have to wait 6 hours. Jeez. I guess we could search through town and make sure that nobody needs anything. What? Trying to make winter speed the heck up, so I'm not trying to do that. 4 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, I guess. We'll go through the town and see if anybody actually needs anything, and then see what we can do about going and moving on with everything. Alright, 9 a.m. All the stops and stalls and everything should be opening. Francis is at work. It's Wednesday, so Angus doesn't have work. You're doing your thing. She doesn't have anything going on. We're basically just looking to see if anybody has anything that needs doing. I think that's everybody. I am gonna buy more fennel. I don't have to grow any extras. Ooh, blackberries. I have some. How much fennel do I have? 9. Okay. Cabbage. Oh, I'm selling. Oh no. Yikes. I sold all my stuff. I was trying to buy some and I just realized that I sold my fennel. No. Alright, we'll have to grow cabbage. Have a great day at work, Anna.
I've got enough goods in my storeroom to last.
Can I... There's a cabbage seed. Already had some, but it'll be alright. I'm working on your quest, bud. Promise. Be as good. Give us good. You're good. Okay, cool. So we basically just have to wait until the stuff is grown, and we'll be a-okay. And I have really itchy ears all of a sudden. My ears are burning. Somebody must be talking about me. It's alright. Wow. Watching friends come up in the corner is very fun. Okay, let's see. We've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh no. Let's go see what's on the mountain real quick. Because we haven't been recipe hunting in a while, so might as well. And then, as soon as we're able to make the bouquets, we'll be able to win over Damon. But I'm starting to think that maybe we should just call this achievement done, because technically we have married Damon and we have married Yuri, who's only in year 2, already, just not in this playthrough. I really wanted it to be all in one playthrough because it'd be cool to be able to get a screenshot of it. But I don't know. I don't know what the best course of action is. So, if y'all are okay with more random Wildflowers episodes, then we can continue our achievement hunt. And if I'd planned this out better, then we would still be trying to speed through winter, but we would at least have Damon married. So. But I completely forgot that even though Damon is the easiest to romance, you cannot marry him until summer. So I should have just made it summer, married him, divorced him, and gone down the line. But I didn't do that, so... That was really goofy of me, huh? Oh, there it is.
I found...
Hooray! Corn soup. Gross. Corn soup? What does that mean? Like corn chowder? Maybe? I guess. That's the closest thing to corn soup that I can think of, but it just says corn soup. It doesn't say chowder. We should probably check on Marty, but I don't want to. Honestly, if we hadn't done the quest, I wouldn't feel bad. I would just feel bad for Francis and Angus, so... They're the only reason that I did the quest. They're the only reason I did the quest the first time, too, but... It's fine. I'm still very amused that we managed to do the prank quest. Where is Damon? He's usually standing here. Where is he? It's 2:40. Where is he? Where's Wesley? He's not in his bar because it's not open till 6. I need to summon Night for this. Well, we're gonna go to the Coven anyway.
The daylight...
We're not, actually, but... I need Damon, so... Damon, do you want this dang stuff or not?
How's that?
Here it is.
It sure is. You're a master distiller.
Yes. I didn't have to wait on...
You know what they say.
A watch still never ferments. They don't say that, actually. Apple martinis, beer, rum, vodka, mojitos, mint juleps, wine, whiskey. I am gonna buy a couple of each because in a pinch, they'll restore my magic. Of the spirits themselves, specifically. And because I bought things, he sold me some chips, which means I have even more french fries to woo him with. Alright. I'm gonna check on the Coven, make sure there's no other quests to do. Probably not. The trial will be tomorrow. And then if I can't, like, upgrade my wand, then we'll probably call it there. If I can, I'll do that, and then we'll call it. Because to be able to go any farther into the gloaming, I have to upgrade my wand. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Aha!
We are any closer to sorting.
No, But who
outside of the Coven or Ravenwood Hollow?
I hate to bring this up. Kiva has a new drone that she's been testing in order to
That must be the secret
The good news is she's not very good at piloting it yet.
That's bad news, actually. If she were to crash it... Novice, you must find a way to sabotage...
But what if it could help us...
Our Coven alone is tasked with changing the seas. You will need Zephyr's assistance. I'm sure she can fashion...
Wow. Speak to Zephyr about how to stop the thing. Apparently we were supposed to do that already. I guess that'll be tomorrow's task. After we get on with it. I didn't think that was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. Time for bed. Hey. What if we just never did the quest? I'm sure there's many...
I better go over to the town.
Yep. I'm sure there's many quests that happen that we just don't happen to see.
I have the locket. Do you have...
Yes.
This better work. I want
Angus back. Real
Wait,
Angus.
You're going to go...
He is my husband.
Come on.
Excuse me. That has not been fully decided yet.
Of course I'm gonna sit with him. That's his husband.
Citizens
I would sit with him
of
too.
Fairhaven, we gathered...
This
I'll sue you.
Angus Seaton, you...
Yes, Mayor Soft. You see...
It's now or never.
My head hurts. I'm having a hard time thinking straight. Wait. What am I...
Did he make you say that?
No!
This is a difficult moment for you, isn't it, Marty?
That's,
Oh? Your father isn't Lance Maplethorpe? Real estate mega developer?
He was never convicted of anything.
Whoa. What? You didn't try to buy Sophia's diner and Thomas's farm?
And everyone thought I was being too... Look, it's true. It's true. I mean, not the witchcraft stuff. That's messed up.
That's messed up.
After my dad left the country, so I came here to see if it was a... That's why you saw me down by the shore, Angus. I wanted to get to know the island first, so... The only one who knew...
Well, that's an exaggeration.
You were jumping at the chance. Said a resort would be great for Fairhaven's economy.
Otto, is that true? You know what a resort would do to the ocean around here?
And the fish.
I was evaluating Martin's proposal.
So you let him lie to all of us?
Being the mayor is a difficult job, Violet. Not everyone can...
Excuse me?
This man may have things to atone for, Otto, but he's not a malcontent. Now, I've got some questions for you.
I am not
Got lots of
relevant at
questions
this
for him.
time. Meeting
I'm
adjourned.
not relevant.
I better go
Meeting
talk to
adjourned.
Francis.
It worked. I can't believe...
You made it happen too.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah, it's
But you'll be okay now, right?
he sure will.
You sure will. Yay, we did it! Now we gotta go talk to Zephyr. Except I don't have fast feet. This is the worst. But I don't want to use my fast feet spell because we're just gonna sleep away the next several days, I'm sure. So. Alright. So, that brings us to the end of this one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to Zephyr and get that whole process started. See that quest to its end. And then we're gonna wrap up, and hopefully by next week we will make it spring again. And we'll be able to figure out this whole bouquet conundrum. But we shall see. I'm gonna try to look more into it and do what I can to figure it out before next week.
You're here.
But no
The High
guarantees
Priestess
there.
told me you have. I can make a scrambling device. Just
Yep.
need you to get me some.
Lots of metal.
I've got it.
You got that copper and gold?
Yes.
Yep.
Ha! Oh,
I'll make
don't
it.
worry. I'll pop in to give a shop when she.
And I'll stick it there myself. Wait for her to destroy the drone. You got it, Zephyr. So Zephyr's gonna handle that, which will basically be the beginning of our next playthrough session. But yeah, so we've managed to get a lot of things done. We took out 2 wraiths, we found out Francis was a witch, we made it winter, and we've done so much on this playthrough that it's not even funny. I'm actually pretty happy with what we managed to get done, seeing as this is like the meatiest part of the game. The only thing we're not going to be able to do is we're not going to be able to get the wool for Shelby's blanket because we're simply not, like, we don't have a barn, much less sheep. So unfortunately, our buddy Shelby is just going to have to be kind of cold during the winter. So it's all right. He can always, you know, warm up by the fire or go visit Lena or something. But yeah, good times, good times. So Zephyr will do all of that, and then of course we'll have to go to the Coven when we next play. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body. We will be back on Monday with some more Ace Attorney, and I will charge my Switch this time so that we don't have to play something else. We'll be back on Tuesday with some more Palia for the new update. Well, patch more so than update, but the Magi Market is coming back. We'll be back Wednesday with some more Wildflowers, and of course we'll be back Thursday with a brand new game. I know I promised that this week, but I'm going to actually hold to it next Thursday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and exit to the menu because we slept, so it should have saved. So far, we have almost all of our wedding achievements. We're doing really, really well. We do need to place the barn. We do need to do all kinds of stuff to get some of these others. But we've married Amira, Cameron, Giva, Kai, Kim, and Wesley. So we just need to do Damon and Yuri, and we will have everybody married in one singular playthrough. So, anywho, that's going to be enough for me tonight. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye!